Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
Testing, testing, testing. Don Juan, how we feeling? How we feeling? Do I sound all right? Do the sound sound all right? How y'all feeling? Do y'all feel all right, man? It's a lot going on right now. It's a lot happening right now. Gonna be a fun day. Gonna be an absolute fun night. The big day's here, man. James Games, how we feeling? T Beezy, I appreciate you being here early. Nisa, always here. We good, we good, we good. Y'all rocking with this?
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
You know what I'm saying? Had to update the sounds for the special occasion. And if Selmore Fudd comes in here, I do have a special sound for him that he added as well. But we're ready to rock and roll, boys. We're boys and girls. And women, you feel me? Let's get this going too. Want to make sure everything's good, everything's ready to go. Bow. Wait, it's not turn off. Why did it not turn off? Why I do that? Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Why am I? Hold up. I'm out of center or whatnot. How we feeling? How we living? Yo, that looks crazy. That looks crazy. That looks crazy what I was just looking at. That was a hot dog. I promise y'all. I promise y'all. Hey, yo. Okay, I've been doing a lot of Deanna Rossini stuff. It's getting crazy. A lot of Deanna Rossini stuff. We're going to have second channel updates, but there's been a lot of updates there. I want to start right here. Well, not right here. We're going to get to that. James Pierce Jr. Most likely not facing any jail time, by the way. But it's a big day, man. It's a big day. First, I need to ask y'all something. I got to send out a poll. What do you think the Browns are doing with pick number 6? Are they trading it? Right? Are they trading it? Let me actually ask the poll here. What are the Browns doing with number 6? They trade back. They getting Tate? Are they getting an O lineman? How we feeling? How we feeling? Is everybody feeling all right? Is everybody feeling good? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know what's going on. Big Trizzy in the house. Big Trizzy in the house. Tony Gordon. How we doing? Oh, sorry, I said Tony. Tanya. I'm so sorry. Tanya Gordon. I'll be reading these things too quickly. Trizzy, Nisa, Glockavelli. Did you peep Tate outfit color choice? Y'all wanna do that? We can go find it right now. I can go find it right now. Ain't nothing but a thing, man. I can go check it out. Happy birthday to Mama Trizzy. Gotta give it up to the big Triz. Triz is just a great guy. And if his mom's having a great day, you need to bless him. You need to give well wishes to that man right there. I'm telling you what. Carnell Tate, let's check him out. Carnell Tate was spotted in some interesting colors. I'm going to throw it up on the big screen for you. Where's he at? Where's he at? See if I can find him. I think I know exactly what you're talking about, too. I'm going to throw it up for you. But again, I need y'all to in that poll. What are the Browns doing at number 6? If you ask me, it's Carnell Tate or nothing. Get dangerous. That's if you ask me. You know what I mean? I could be delusional. I could be out of pocket. I don't know. I'm not seeing Carnell Tate. Let me go to NFL. Let me go to the NFL account. Let's go to the just to the NFL account, please. Can I go to the NFL account? Can I get to the yams? Happy birthday to that mom. Tate already posting pick 6 with 2. Oh, yeah, I did see the pick 6. Now, I want y'all to know, you know who else posted pick 6? Makai Lemon. Makai Lemon also posted about the pick six. So if you wanted to see what Mr. the Tate is looking like, let's just go ahead, scroll down. All right, that boy looking clean. That boy looking like LeBron James. He look like he finna save Cleveland. With the all white, with the I'm LeBron, the chosen one LeBron on him. Come on, dog. Is he trying to say that the Cleveland is the believe land right now? I wish Tate, but O-line as far new. Right now, Tate is winning in the poll. Griggs family says, honestly, I would get 2 linemen. Shedeur needs time to throw the ball. I'm not mad at that. Kaiser says, what's good, teams? What's good with you, man? What's good with you? Happy cake day. Hey, mama, of course, Trizzy. Tings, long time. Hope all is well. Secret expression. I appreciate you being here. Today's a special day. Today's a real. This is like the beginning of the football season, right? Like all the other stuff we was yapping about and talking about. It's cool. It's whatever. But this is where things is like, okay, yeah, we really doing it. We really here with it, and I'm just excited, man. Obviously, y'all know me. I am a Texans fan. I'm also a Shedeur fan. I'm also a fan of a few different teams. I'm not a few different teams, a few different players. I should say. Whether it's family or this and that. So I have a lot of vested interest. I like following players also from college too. So there's a few college players that I'm going to be following. Obviously, I'm going to be following some Texas players. Shout out to Sincere Brown. I think he has a good chance of making some good things happen. There's a lot of cool storylines that I'm going to be looking for in this draft in particular. So I'm just happy that y'all are here. I'm happy we can talk about it. And I know a year ago, right now, it wasn't the best, right? Especially if you're a Shedeur fan, they kind of play with our guy. What I want to do, wow. Hey, yo, what? Wow, but you know what I mean, right? And what I'm saying is, in the short, today we're not gonna rehash it. Maybe when we get to the end of the draft, maybe we can go back and we can make it like a year look back at it, blah blah blah. This is what happened, and we can kind of have that conversation. But tonight, what I want to talk about is positivity. Tonight, what I want to make sure is that we welcome the new class of NFL players, these young men that are going to be having their dreams come true. Right? They're going to be making it's a little different now, obviously, because a lot of these folks, they already been making money, but specifically in the first round, they are going to be making money that's going to be different, right? This is going to be big time money, big time secured money, in a whole nother league. And at the end of the day, whether you had NIL money or not, the dream of playing in the NFL is about being that competitor and being, the top in the league and proving that you can do that. So maybe Carnell Tate does that in a Cleveland Browns uniform. Maybe Makai Lemon does that. Maybe Jordan Tyson does that. But we're about to start here in we're starting, but in 6 minutes, the draft is officially underway. And let me see if I can. I'm gonna have the live feed here. I'm gonna let y'all know whenever a draft pick gets updated. Y'all know how we do it up here. Plenty of information. I'm actually gonna watch the Pat McAfee draft. That's what I'm gonna watch, just for fun. So I'm gonna watch the Pat McAfee draft. I should have some info coming from there. I will keep y'all updated as soon as things are getting drafted, as soon as things are happening. Make sure you vote in the poll. It's about to happen. That money is a mirage. It's a mirage. Glockenville says it's time. Big Triz. Zoe says, what up, Ting? Glad I can finally catch you live. Thank you for being here at live, man. I really appreciate it. It's going to be a fun one. The best lives, everybody that was here in the season know, the best lives is when there's like something going on, right? I do lives sometimes where I just like have topics or I'm yapping about something. The best lives are the watch parties, because we can react to stuff. We can talk about stuff. Like, it's going to get serious. Draft is going to start here in a good 5 minutos. And y'all know me. I'm going to have all the Twitter stuff right there ready for you. Let's see what kind of updates we have right now. Yeah, by the way, if y'all don't know, right, if you didn't know, teams will only have 8 minutes between draft picks for the 2026 NFL Draft, down from 10 minutes previously. So, basically, some of these GMs, and we're going to have it because I have some fun facts for you guys too. Some of these GMs don't know what they're doing, right? So the ubiquitous NFL draft phrase of a team being on the clock has a new meaning this year. As the NFL's offseason showcase begins Thursday in Pittsburgh, the 10-minute intervals in the first round before 2008, teams had 15 minutes between first round selection. The new measure is designed to encourage a crisper production for fans, both watching on TV and attending in person, as the first round has historically required nearly 4 hours to complete. I'm not going to be here for 4 hours. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. I am going to have a special guest. G-Man's going to join us after the what's it called? The Dallas Cowboys pick. But 4 hours is absurd. You need to, hey, tell them chop chop. Tell these boys chop chop. Here go Carnell Tate talking to the people too, looking fresh. That boy Mike Vrabel is in that boy in trouble, man. That boy Mike Vrabel in real trouble. Oh, check out that boy Francis Mawanoa. He could be a Cleveland Brown too. He could be a Cleveland Brown. Let's get them likes up here. Oh, thanks, Don Juan. Hey, man, like the video if you do like this stuff. Subscribe if you want to not miss another live, not miss another video. We got second channels. We got memberships. You want exclusive content? You want early content? You want content that not everybody gets? Go ahead and become a member. Be locked in. Have a cool little badge next to your name. I'm going to start doing some, especially as, football actually starts getting going. We're going to start doing some more, what do you call them? What do you call those things? Member-only lives. So just be on the lookout for that. Thanks for responding. Been watching you for at least over a year and a half. Keep up the good work. Hey, I appreciate the support, man. That's way cool. Man, it's way cooler to see the support than it is to, you know what I mean? So I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Big Top says, cool. After 24, the linemen are weak, they say. That's what they say. That is what they say. T-2 minutes until. T-2 more minutes. There was Colton Hood in the back. Oh, Colton Hood. Oh, yeah. That's all. You got Arvell Reese, Colton Hood, David Bailey. You got Caleb Downs and Sonny Styles back there. All types of dogs. All types of dogs everywhere, dog. In the all blue. Yeah, that boy dripped out. If we get Tate, that shows how much input Todd has. Hey, at Glockavelli, you are making really good points. It has been reported by the Rizzos of the world and the Tony Grossis of the world that Todd Monkin apparently is a big Carnell Tate guy. So if Carnell Tate, it's you're 100% right. We're gonna find out pretty quickly what type of input Big Todd has, and if it's just the Andrew Berry show. You feel me? But we're a minute away. We're a minute away from
Draft day. Johnny Manziel.
Drake, please. Drake, please. Drake, please. We friends, man. We friends. We friends, man. We friends. It looks like right now for the poll, Carnell Tate is absolutely working it. It's only been 10 minutes. Been 66 votes. You're good. I'm good. T Hill, thank you. It's about that time, man. But it seems like everybody wants Carnell Tate, and I don't blame you. How we feeling? Last second opinions right now. Go. Last second before Fernando Mendoza gets taken by the Raiders. No, nobody should have gave me a soundboard. I don't know how to act. I really don't know how to act. What?
Green. There was over a dozen minutes.
By the way, I mean, if y'all care about the draft room, man, let's get to the draft, man. Let's do it. It's 8 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising. Anyway, how we feeling? Last second hot takes. The Browns said here, well, are they cooking something up? By the way, last second, George Pickens did just sign his. He just signed his franchise tag. So we shall see what happens. It could be possible that George Pickens gets traded tonight. Zobanducci says Mekhi Lemon and Caden Proctor are his choices for the Browns. I'm not mad at that. Fedman says can't have them Corley type drops. The Texas True says what if Tyson falls to 24? Hey, both of them. Hey, if Tyson falls to 24,
it get dangerous.
Both of them. Ain't no question about it. Ain't no question around it. I'm listening to the Pat McAfee one. I don't know what's going on right now. The so-called my Longhorn. When another Longhorn enters the building, I love it. How you doing, brother? Hope you're doing all right. Thank you. Everybody's showing out. This is a beautiful day. A year ago, for 2 fans, it wasn't very fun. But this year, there's a chance to watch some young men claim their dream. There's a chance for some young men to help the cause of one Shedeur Sanders potentially, as we feel like he's the favorite to be the QB1. But if not, at the bare minimum, young men who are going to change their lives, be able to compete at the highest level, and the Raiders are officially on the clock. Roger Goodell is in front of the podium right now. Yeah, I'm doing too much. Do I have Twitch? I do have Twitch. I don't use Twitch. I need to get Twitch eventually. Roger Goodell's out there, man. TJ Watt on one side, Casey Hayward on the other side. The Browns are tweeting stuff out. Here we go. We got some stats and facts in the background too. Don't you worry. But everybody is assuming Fernando Mendoza, right? So while we have time, while he's yapping, because he's just yapping, remember Fernando Mendoza, he's come under some criticism. Some people think that Ty Simpson's a better quarterback than him. I don't know. You know what I mean? But right now, remember, 6'5", 236, big hunk of a guy. I knew him from Cal because I was watching the Cam Ward Day. Shout out to the Calgorithm. If you know, you know. Real Cal football, real ACC watchers around here, right? So it's a beautiful thing to see him go from Cal to Indiana. Obviously, Kurt Signetti coming from that Saban tree. He was with JMU. A lot of great storylines from that Indiana team. Obviously, a team that's not known recently to dominate, right? Did what he needed to do, was a good quarterback at Cal, and then did what he needed to do for Indiana to get him over the hump. For the statistics, right? We're talking about a guy in 25 who had a 72% completion percentage, 3,535 yards, 41 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. People were mad at him that he won the Heisman Trophy with those yards. But hey, if you got a good defense, you got a good defense. You know what I mean? Rushing production, he did put 6 touchdowns, including a very iconic touchdown to help seal the national championship for his Indiana Hoosiers. You got to give him some credit there as well. In the pro day detail, intentionally bulked up to 236. So he's a big boy. He's a big dog, and potentially he's going to go join the quarterback room that hurts Kirk O'Chain's Kirk Cousins down there, and he's going to be a Las Vegas Raider, right? Now, they're still doing intros. He was still doing intros. Oh, whoa, no. He was good at Cal. He wasn't great. He wasn't amazing. He wasn't top 1 pick. He was good. I think good is the best way to describe it. He was nice. He was all right. Well, they weren't tweets. It was an Instagram comment. And technically, he's Cuban, so maybe they just gave him a, you know what I mean? They gave him like a brown pass, maybe. I don't know. They're still introing this right now. What are they doing? Wait. Yo. How y'all want people? Y'all sped up the NFL draft, right? Y'all say y'all want to speed up the NFL draft, and I'm getting here. It's 8:05. The draft started at 8 o'clock, and we're still introducing Steelers players. The Raiders are supposedly on the clock, and Roger Goodell is over here throwing terrible towels. What are we doing? Yo, watch. Look. Y'all ain't got no Shedeur to boost the ratings. I'm guaranteeing you at this rate, no Shedeur. Y'all out here spending 15 minutes introducing the draft. Dog, this is going to be a historically bad NFL draft ratings-wise. Watch. This is absurd. Like, what's going on? That's what I'm saying. What's going on, Tej? Oh, he from Berkeley. He said he was at. Okay. Okay. You know better than me. You know better than me. Okay, okay. The Raiders are now officially on the clock. My God. Jeez. Fernando Mendoza, come join the Raiders because they are officially on the clock after taking 75 minutes to get introduced. I don't think it's going to take long for Fernando Mendoza to officially become a Raider, right? We're going to give it a second, give it a time, and we'll see. Yeah, they probably go milk these minutes, though. Oh, I can do it like this. What's going on, Didge? Shedeur changed the watch rate of the draft 2 years in a row. He did, in fact, do that. The clock is in the lower left corner. Well, I'm watching with the Pat McAfee show because I heard the ESPN is delayed. I think they're officially official. Here we go. The Raiders are on the clock. A lot of people are assuming it's Fernando Mendoza. You know what, teams? This is my first time on live stream while the NFL draft is in progress. Hey, it's a lot of hype these days, man. It's a lot of hype these days. Hey, we trying to see. Hey, 6 and 24. We trying to see a Shedeur guy. Yeah, everybody knows what it is. It's Mendoza, man. It's Mendoza. Let's go ahead. I'm ready to get to the rest of the draft. Let's get to the, you know what I mean? Who the Browns picking? You know what I mean? What we really doing? Wait a minute. I'm surprised we haven't had it leak by now. Usually the draft picks leak by now. I'm surprised. Like, they're still on the. They're still on the clock. No updates on the Raiders just yet, but we all assume what's finna happen. It's mostly, it's okay. Pat McAfee just called out Dan Orlovsky again. That's crazy. All right. Can we get to it, man? The pick, uh-oh. The pick is in. Here we go. We already know what it is, but here we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my God, my Obsidian closed. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right. I'm hearing that the pick is in. Watching G Bush. Nothing wrong. I mean, shout out to G Bush, man. Yeah, I think he's gonna be a good quarterback. He's not like a generational. He doesn't have anything that's like elite, like off the pit, but he's gonna be a serviceable quarterback, and he's a nice guy too. You know what I mean? He was fun to watch him win a national championship. Hey man, G Bush he's a national treasure, man. I hope AD pulls this off. 8-minute offense for Here we go, and it's official.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
Fernando Mendoza, come on down to Las Vegas. Come on down to Las Vegas. You're going to share the room with a man named Kirk O'Chains. Now, this man, Kirk O'Chains, can have chains down from his chest all the way up to his neck. He got enough money in his bank account to buy 5 Coles and Fernando Mendoza. You and your nerdy, very sharp chin having ours is going to play some decent quarterback after you back up one of the most richest man in all the NFL. Fernando, congratulations. Going to Las Vegas to back up a man who has stolen more money than any other NFL quarterback. He gonna teach you how to get to the bread. Alright? I don't know if he gonna teach you how to be an elite quarterback or to win a Super Bowl, but Kirko gonna tell you how to get them chains. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Congratulations, Fernando Mendoza. Beautiful stuff, man. Beautiful stuff. Just you love to see it, man. You love to see it, man. Fernando, man, it's an easy one. Who's number 2? The Jets. You're on the clock. Now, I do want to make sure we give, Fernando Mendoza to give him his flowers. Like I said, Heisman, national champion, 3,000 yards, pro day things. He did some big stuff. Played at Cal, was an ACC legend. Congratulations to Fernando Mendoza, but we already knew what this was. Now the draft gets interesting. Now we go. Now we get closer to see who's joining Shedeur Sanders to make it real dangerous. Who's gonna do it? I'm excited here. Y'all got David Bailey. Y'all got Arvell Reese. Who is going at number 2? Is it Arvell Reese? How do you say that boy's name? I gotta be honest with you. I don't know how to say that boy's name. But they do what we expect them to do. Simple, easy, clean. Mango chutney. Yo, I'm kind of I've been doing that mango chutney thing a little too much, dog. Jets got to replace linebacker Williams. He went with the Browns. Yep, Arvell Reese would be great. Trizzy says CJ Bailey. Debris says Raiders gonna lose next season. Well, probably. Reese. I'm hearing some Reese. Uh-oh. The pick is officially in for the Jets. We're about to see right now what's about to happen. There it is. There it is. There it is. David Bailey, come on down with the number 2 pick in the 2026 NFL
Draft day. Johnny Manziel.
The New York Jets, they want explosiveness off the edge. They want a very, very productive young man. They want a demon. They want somebody who can get after the passer with 52 total tackles, 14 and a half, which led the FBS, by the way, in sacks. And he had 19 and a half tackles for loss, which led the Big 12. The arms are long. He has the explosiveness. There's been question about his bend and flexibility and the fact that he hemmed up an Arizona State photographer. Just don't look that up. Number 2 is David Bailey, and there's still some questions. Obviously, not too crazy so far. Let's see if there's any trades as the number 30 pick, Arizona Cardinals. What you got? What you gonna do, man? Cardinals. So, Jet, how we feeling about this one? How we feeling about the number 2 overall pick, man? And remember, there was a big thing about David Bailey because he, what's it called? Like, apparently the Jets canceled his last interviews. So I think that's interesting. It's going to be big, you know what I mean? Hey, he coming out looking fresh, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Very productive football player. He transferred from Stanford as well, so he's actually pretty smart. He went to Mater Dei High School, right? So that's a football school out there in California, right? So good to see. Very, 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 very good stuff. He did what? David Bailey. All right, now the Cardinals are at play, man. Now the Cardinals, it can get real interesting with the Cardinals because there's some people who think that the Cardinals are actually that the Cardinals are gonna go, maybe Ty Simpson, right? They might go Francis Mawanoa, right? There's a lot of different things as I got, some different things. Well, now we got a little time. Y'all want to get into a quick little fun fact? I got a fun fact for you about the Cleveland Browns. I bet you didn't know this. The Cleveland Browns in 2011, they drafted tight end Jordan Cameron, my fault, but they accidentally called defensive end Cameron Jordan's name, who was drafted by the Saints, to congratulate him and ask if he was ready to be a Brown. Of course not. He was ready to go to New Orleans. He was ready to eat beignets. He did not want to go to Cleveland, and the Browns do a Browns thing, and they call the wrong player. That is your first bit of trivia. And since the Arizona Cardinals are up right now, how about this? Arizona Cardinals, they once drafted a minor league baseball player with the number 8 overall pick. In the modern era, they were the first team to replace a first-round quarterback after just one season, moving on from Josh Rosen to draft Kyler Murray. Ugh. Real nasty stuff. I got fun facts for you guys. I got fun facts for you. All right, we got these boys on the clock now. These boys are on the clock now. All right, who we got for number 3? Cardinals. What we doing, Cardinals? What we doing? I hear somebody likes the fun facts. 2 is at the draft. Hey, come on, they had to find a way to get the numbers right. Why not have Shedeur at the draft? They said they had to get their numbers right, man. Come on now. What, y'all thought they was going to, come on now. You thought they was going to let a draft go by and not have Shedeur there? They got 2 in the building. Dylan Sampson's in the building. Oh, I'm not sure if they're in the building or if they're actually in Cleveland doing the watch along in Cleveland. You got people wearing Browns jerseys. You got Harold Fannin. I think they're at I think they're in Cleveland, by the way. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're in Cleveland, not at the draft. But regardless, come on, man. Gotta show the people, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. Yeah, they're at the draft party. That's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing, man. But yeah, Cardinals on the clock. Cardinals on the clock. Does Tua even know he's at the draft? Wow. They said Shedeur's gonna announce the 144th pick. That would be, I mean, if they want to get their numbers right, that's the only way to do it. They're making up for the mistake. Shout out Roger. They trying their hardest. Where Shedeur, I think to correct everything, I believe Shedeur is at the Cleveland Browns watch party. I don't think he's at the draft. So I just want to confirm that from what the Browns tweeted out. I just want to make sure we know. Arizona. Okay. Now it gets interesting. Now we having a good time. The Cardinals, who y'all think y'all is? With the number 3 overall pick, Jeremiah Love becomes the first running back selected in the top 5 since Saquon. I got large quads and look like Nelly. What's his name? Barkley. Jeremiah Love is an absolute electric factory on the football field. One of the more fun football players just to watch since I think Jeremiah Gibbs. I don't think the Jeremiah Gibbs comps are right, but he is an electric football player. He's been mocked going from 8 to 6 to, maybe the Titans get him. At number 3, he's off the board. Carnell Tate is still on the board. Arvell Reese is still on the board. This is shaking up a little bit differently, and who cares about positional value? Go get a demon. Go get a problem. He can line up on the outside. He's absolutely explosive. He's the running back 1 in this class, and he's an absolute beast. I don't know what else you want me to tell you. This is why we watch the draft. A running back going top 3. Is it 2002? This is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, man. Jeremiah Love. Would you look at that? That's interesting. Jeremiah Love to the Cardinals. Yeah. So Jeremiah Love legitimately makes history. First running back since Saquon Barkley to be drafted in the top 5. I did not think he's going to be drafted number 3. That is remarkable. Wow. Craziness. So there's a lot of implications there, right? Obviously, Ty Simpson's still on the board, right? And then on top of that, with Ty Simpson still being on the board, I don't think that's big of a deal. But with something that is a big deal is Arvell Reese still on the board. All the wide receivers are still on the board, right? That means the Titans can get what they want to go get. Wow. So, and here's another fun fact, by the way. This is a new fun fact. I'm getting it straight off the presses. So, Okay, so he's the highest. Let me correct that. Jeremiah Love goes number 3 to the Arizona Cardinals. He's the highest drafted Irish running back ever and the highest draft pick out of Notre Dame since Rick Mirror in 1992. And then more importantly, Jeremiah Love will make $50.5 million fully guaranteed on his rookie contract. That's the most fully guaranteed money ever given to a running back in NFL history. Let me read that again. I was telling y'all Jeremiah Love was making history. It's in multiple ways in one, right? I told y'all he was the first Notre Dame player to be drafted that high, first Notre Dame player running back to be drafted since like 1992, or highest since 1992, right? And then on top of that, the record-breaking money he gets as a rookie, right? We talk about NIL money, all this other stuff. $50.5 million fully guaranteed is the highest in NFL history, guaranteed money for a running back. Positional value is about to get thrown out the window, dog. It's going to have to be. This is crazy. This is real. Hey, that boy making some money, man. That boy making some money, man. So we are number. Where we at? Who picking? We got Cam Ward. Our guy Cam Ward is up. What's his name? He's a dog. Wait, Jeremiah Love. GMs are scrambling. That definitely just shook. Yeah, that makes things a lot more interesting. Him going where he went. That makes things a lot more interesting. Jeez Louise. GMs are scrambling. Love's girlfriend just gave a masterclass on how to react. Oh no, was she wildin'? Don't make me go find the video. So everybody's expecting Sonny Styles here to go to the Sonny Styles here to go at number 4. Titans are on the clock now. Oh, actually. Let's do that. Oh, wait, no. Carnell Tate could go to the Titans here, too. Carnell Tate might get stolen by the Titans, man. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! This is great for Cam Ward, though. Oh, my God! Yo, the Jeremiah Love pick kind of shook some things up. Cam Ward gets his weapon. He steals him from the Browns. Carnell Tate, I told y'all, was the best wide receiver in the draft. Y'all tried to overthink it. The Browns don't even get a chance to overthink it. Carnell Tate is a Tennessee Titan. Cam Ward gets a new weapon, steals them from every other wide receiver hungry team. This draft is kind of heating up. The Cardinals, they're the ones who we're going to look back and say they messed the entire draft up. This is crazy. Carnell Tate's a beast. He's a problem. Everybody wanted him to stay in Ohio. Go ahead and get real dangerous with our guy Shedeur, but it looks like he's going to our guy Cam Ward. I'm not mad at that. I will be fine with that. It looks like Jordan Tyson, Mekhi Lemon. I expect a wide receiver run. I expect it. Oh man, how we feeling about that? Well, let me go ahead and end the poll. Can I get a new poll? The new poll is, what do the Browns do next? What do the Browns do next, man? What do they do? Do they trade back? Do they trade back? Do you get Tyson? Do you go ahead and get O-line men? Crazy. It's already heating up. We heating up, boy. Carnell Tate gets stolen away from the Cleveland Browns. They never had a chance. Wow. This has been an interesting draft already. It's been a Buckeye draft too, boy. Arvell Reese still on the board? What if the Browns do something crazy? Arvell Reese is on the board. Ruben Bain is still on the board. What if they do something crazy? Shh. The Titans, man. This is crazy. Wow. Yeah, all the oh! Hold up. There we go. Reese to the Giants. We're going to react to that as well. This one, I'm not as... Sorry, this Carnell Tate news is... This completely... Wait, oh, they're on the clock! The Browns are officially on the clock, by the way. All right. Okay. So this one's not as sexy. This one's not as crazy, but shout out Arvell Reese. He goes top 5 to the Giants. Makes a lot of sense. He's a beast. He's an absolute Swiss Army knife. Now we're waiting for the Browns. And Kayvon Thibodeau is expected to be traded. This is a lot. It's a lot happening right now. Wait. Did they just trade back? I think the Browns just traded back. The Browns traded back. The Browns traded back. Andrew Berry, you got no ball. Hey, I told y'all. The Browns just traded back. The Browns, let's see what they got. Hold up. The Browns and the Chiefs have been in deep talks on a trade to the Kansas City, up to 6 overall pick, and Cleveland back to 9. 1 to watch in the next few minutes. And of course, the Browns haven't. It's official. What's the details of this trade? We were getting this live off the presses. Moving on back. The Browns are trading the 6th pick. Kansas City Chiefs. Who are the Kansas City Chiefs going to pick? They're about to give Darth Vader another Death Star. Don't let Patty Mahomes do this. The Browns are on the clock. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. No Jordan Tyson? They don't want Jordan Tyson? Oh, my God. Yo, this Browns trade, I don't like this Browns trade, yo. I don't like this Browns trade. I got to be honest with you. We're on the clock with the Cleveland Browns, but they traded back their pick. Officially, the Browns trade is the Cleveland Browns give up the number 6 pick, and they get the number 9 pick, number 74 pick, and number 148. So I believe that's a 3rd round. So you trade back 3 spots, and you get a 3rd round, and I think that's like a 5th. That's a 5th round. You get a 5th round and a 3rd round. They don't want Jordan Tyson, I guess. I guess Monroe Freeling is what it is. We have to sit and wait a little bit longer because the Browns pick at number 9 and number 24. Let's see what the Kansas City Chiefs have cooking up here. 3 spots. They get an extra 3rd rounder and an extra 5th rounder officially. Crazy times. Crazy times. To the Chiefs. Chiefs. The Chiefs, guys. The Chiefs. My goodness. Yeah, they wanted Tate. Hey, this confirms that they really wanted Carnell Tate. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel. Like, on first look at it, it on paper it looks worse, but you only go back 3 spots. You're only going back 3 spots. So I think that's fair. But at the same time, like, I just feel like at number 6 with Jordan Tyson on the board, not one offensive lineman's off the board. What? So the Browns, no. The Browns trade away their pick. The Browns might be geniuses. The Browns might be geniuses. Andrew Berry might be a genius. The Chiefs just traded up 3 spots to get Mansour Delane. The Browns, the only thing that they missed out on so far is Carnell Tate. Jordan Tyson has still not been picked. Mekhi Lemon is still on the board. Ruben Bain is still on the board. No offensive linemen have been picked. What did the Chiefs traded up for Mansour Delane? Mansour Delane's a dog. He's a problem. He's an elite talent. Do you think they needed to trade up to 6 to get him? Am I tripping? They can get Tyson if they still want to in the Browns. What were the... This might be a great trade. Now that I know that they're going to pick 7, no offensive line is even off the board. They can get whoever they want. They might be able to get Noah at 9 and still pick at 24. Good business by Andrew Berry. Wow. Good business, man. Wow. I gotta turn the fan on. Hold up. I'm kind of confused right now. Wow. So we gotta allow the draft to kind of catch up. The draft is like they're like 2 picks behind of what's actually going on, which is actually kind of hilarious. That's pretty crazy. So Mansour Delane is an absolute problem. The Browns traded back 3 spots, and at this point it's looking a lot better. It looks like Mekhi Lemon and Jordan Tyson are both going to fall. Wow. That's all I have to say. The Browns are in a phenomenal position right now. No offensive line have been picked. Ruben Bain is still on the board. The Chiefs traded up to get Mansour Delane of all people. And I think Mansour Delane is going to be one of the best cornerbacks. He has the ability to be one of the best cornerbacks in the league. But we're talking about, my goodness, right? Now, although the Browns haven't picked yet and they're just trading back, they've been kind of sitting on their hands. I think they're in a good spot. Really cool fact here. The first surprise of the NFL draft, Tennessee takes Carnell Tate from Ohio State. Recent Buckeyes wide receiver. This is just fire to see. Carnell Tate just got picked. Emeka Ibuka, I think he's kind of good. Marvin Harrison, hey, he's still figuring it out. Number 4. Jackson Smith and Jigman, number 20. I heard he's kind of good. Garrett Wilson at 10. Chris Olave. I think those guys are good at football. Ohio State is officially wide receiver. You can argue with a wall. But these boys just crank out elite wide receivers every single chance they get. So good stuff on them, man. Good stuff on them. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. This is interesting right here. Okay, so I'm trying to get more details here, but it's kind of getting crazy right now. There's just so many. It's a lot going on right now. It's a lot going on right now, dog. Wait, who's picking right now at number 7? Okay. All right. How we feeling? Yeah, the Cleveland gave up what's it called? The Cleveland gave. Oh, here we go. We got an update, by the way. So Cleveland gave up their number 6 pick and they traded back to 9 to the Kansas City Chiefs. They got a 3rd round pick and an extra 5th round pick, and they're about to pick in the next 2 picks. The Commanders just select Sonny Styles. He goes at number 7, 6'5", beast of a linebacker, real big issue. Really love Sonny Styles. I think he's somebody that fits into any defense that you put him around. Just an absolute problem, absolute stud. Is going to do a lot to help some of these defenses. Tings, what are you watching? I'm watching what's it called? I'm watching the Pat McAfee draft joint, but then I have the live updates on Twitter. So y'all getting the real thing. So we're at pick number 8. We are in pick number 8. I believe the Saints are up here. And as it stands right now, Mekhi Lemon is still on the board. Right? Like not only is Mekhi Lemon still on the board, Jordan Tyson's still on the board. The Browns might have done what they needed to do. The Browns might have, because there was no way that the Chiefs thought that the Browns were taking a corner. I think they thought that the Saints were going to take a corner, so they had to get to number 6. Oh, no. Pat's not telling early. I just have them early. Pat's behind too. Don't worry. I'm just giving it early to you guys because I have they're live tweeting it. Yeah, I think Andrew Berry won that trade so far. I freaked out on first. Yeah, Maui Noah might be the. Yeah, it's a good spot. I don't think anybody expected Jeremiah Love. I think Jeremiah Love was gonna be like the pendulum that kind of hung over everything. Jeremiah Love and Carnell Tate changes everything for the entire draft, right? And I really do think that's what I really do think that's the conversation that was being had there. I got Ari. I got not just Ari. I got all the updates. I got all the updates, man. So the Saints are currently on the clock. We're gonna wait to see what happens with them. And just so we know, shout out Sonny Styles. Sonny Styles is a, what is he? Who is he? He is a Commander. So update, remember, Browns are picking at 9. They get an extra 3rd round pick, so day 2 should be fun. And then, of course, an extra 5th round pick in the Kansas City Chiefs. Move up 3 spots. All they had to do was give up a few picks, and they really felt like Mansour Delane was the guy they needed to go get. So that is what the trade looks like so far. Number 8 on the clock right now. It is the New Orleans Saints. Now, again, Jordan Tice is still on the board. No offensive linemen have been taken. Ruben Bain is still on the board. There's a lot that can happen here. And I don't think there's a lot of players that are going to be going to places I don't think we expected. Yeah, Styles is a really good football player. Through the Fire podcast, who you think the Browns pick? I don't know. Who's at this point? Some people say Jordan Tyson. I don't know. Do they? I gotta do another poll. What should the Browns trade back again? Oh no! Oh no! It's looking really slim. The Browns might just trade back again. The guy, Jordan Tyson, is off the board. This just basically confirms that the Browns will not be drafting a wide receiver. I don't think with their first pick. They are officially on the board, and the top 2 are off. So let's see if the Browns trade back. Let's see it. All right, what did they do? What do they do? O-line, wide receiver, and trade. Do they trade back again? What do the Browns do? They are officially on the clock. It's
Draft day. Johnny Manziel.
Come on now. Come on now. Jordan Tyson's off the board. The 2 top wide receivers are gone. That is very, very tough. Some people say Caleb Downs. If they get Caleb Downs, I want y'all to know, if they get Caleb Downs, people are going to be mad. And not just, I'm talking about, I think a lot of people will be mad. I think Caleb Downs is a really good football player. If you go Caleb Downs, though, I guess you go Denzel Boston at 24. You're going to have to help the offense somehow. There's no way that if you go, and I love Caleb Downs, and I think Caleb Downs is a generational player. You keep him in Ohio, all that other stuff. I would prefer an offensive lineman. You would think. You're talking about a defense that most of the time was one of the best defenses in the league. You got good players in Ronnie Hickman. You've got good players in a few in Grant Delpit, of course, right? Like, what do you need? Wow, people thought that Jordan Tyson was going to fall to 10 apparently. So, hey, we need some. You got to need some playmakers now. I'm sorry, I forgot about the fun facts. Let me hit y'all with a fun fact. It's just been, I was not expecting it to be as crazy, dog. So Jordan Tyson measures at 6'1". Actually, I got some stats right here. Injuries are the concern, but Tyson is a playmaker with reliable hands. 136 catches for 1,800 yards, 18 touchdowns in 21 games across his last 2 seasons. The Browns traded back a few, but they don't miss out on any offensive linemen, to be honest with you, right? And on top of that, although the 2 best wide receivers are off the board, Mekhi Lemon is still on the board, right? So I don't know if you go there. Mekhi Lemon is still a very productive wide receiver. Do you go offensive lineman here? You've got every single offensive lineman at your disposal. You can go Mawanoa, you can go Fanu. If you go Monroe Freeling here, I don't think people are mad at you. Yeah, Styles is to the Commanders. Jordan Tyson is a New Orleans Saints. Tyler Shough gets a new weapon. And right now, the Cleveland Browns are on the clock, and I don't have any updates for you. Y'all better. It might. What if they trade again, man? What if they trade back again, man? Like, they're taking a while to get this pick in. They're taking a little second here to get this pick in. Who took Jordan Tyson? Jordan Tyson is a Saint. He is a New Orleans Saint. What's up? Do I have any fun facts? Fun fact about the Browns. Fake trap prospect. Dallas Cowboys executive Gil Brandt suspected of one of his scouts leaking information, so he intentionally placed linebacker Mike Justin, a player Dallas didn't actually like, high on their board to lay a trap. Just days later, a beat reporter reported that Dallas was taking Junkin, confirming the leak while the Cowboys steered clear and drafted defensive tackle Danny Noonan. The Browns ultimately selected Junkin with the 5th overall pick. He was completely out of the NFL after the 1989 season. So, you know, more fun facts about the Browns doing Brown stuff. Let's hope this is not that situation for them. Still some top tier players on the board right now. Denzel Boston, I'm not sure. Ruben Bain still on the board. Do the Browns go defense here? They have a lot of premium defensive players still on the board. I have no updates. It seems like the Browns are taking a really good time. They're taking all the time they can. This is tough. I don't know, man. Okay, based on the polls, everybody thinks the Browns are going to just get offensive linemen, and I don't blame you. They can, at this point, they can pick any single offensive line that they want right now. Let's see what happens. They are taking a while on the clock. I have no updates for you, right? I know if you're watching it on TV, it's going to be delayed. People get the picks in before the TV gets them in. That's just how TV works. So we're going to have the picks first, right? But I think the bigger conversation here is, although we have the picks first, here we go. The pick is in. The pick is in. The pick is in. Hit him one more time. Come on now.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
The pick is in. Man, oh man. We're waiting. What do the Browns do? What do the Browns do? Yeah, they need a lineman. And 24, I think you can get Denzel Boston at 24. Why are you yelling? Because I like yelling, dog. Gets the vocal cords going. Everybody's saying Fanu. Everyone's saying Fanu. I don't have any official, but if it's Fanu, I like that pick a lot. If it's Fanu, I like that pick a lot. Oh, yep. Wait, where's that? There we go. Hey, man, you get arguably the best offensive tackle. It is officially official.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
The Cleveland Browns upgrade the much-needed offensive line with Spencer Fanu, the first offensive lineman off the board. Him and Mawanoa were projected to go top 5. You get a real deal tackle that can shut down the edge. You might have to put a rookie at left tackle, right? But as it stands right now, you might not like the trade back, right? The trade back might not have been that sexy, but if you get a solid, real deal offensive tackle, Fanu was an absolute beast. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he can play on the inside too, but we need tackles around here. Shedeur or Deshaun. Shedeur gets him a nice new big dog out of the Big 12 to go ahead and protect possibly the blind side. How do y'all feel about this, man? It's nothing sexy, but it gets the job done, man. It really does get the job done. You can't be too mad at that. You can't. I'm not mad at that one too much, man. So now we wait until pick 24. All right, so pick 24. I think they should go Denzel Boston. If you ask me, they go Denzel Boston. Do they trade back? Do they get another offensive lineman? Ooh. Do they just get a bunch of linemen? Is that what they do? My goodness gracious. So I'm not mad at this, man. You get the first offensive lineman off the board. Beautiful stuff. Sorry, I'm posting videos while I'm, you know what I mean? Spencer Fanu, you are Brown. I like him. I like the football player. I do want to see what 24 is, though. I'm very excited to see what pick 24 is. However, very excited. What are the Browns going to do at pick 24? We've got a lot of interesting things going on now. A lot of interesting situations now. Oh, 1 second. Man, they are so... I'm watching the Pat McAfee show, dog. They are so delayed on this thing, dog. It's absurd. And there we go. What was the name of the receiver that played with 2 at Jackson State? His name is, I believe, Tyron Montgomery. Tyron Montgomery, I believe. But Francis Mawanoa goes immediately after the first offensive lineman. So I think there's going to be a bit of an offensive lineman run right now. Nothing too sexy about that. But I like offensive linemen. I like the big bodies. You know what I mean? I like the big bodies. Look how behind they are. Like, they're so behind right now. So here we go. The Giants. Man, the Giants did good, man. The Giants get Arvell Reese, right? They got Arvell Reese, and then they get Francis Mawanoa. I know for a fact Francis Mawanoa can play guard. So you're going to get a guy who's going to start no matter what. He can play tackle. He can play guard. He's from Miami. Mario Cristobal makes really good football players. But yeah, Jordan doesn't look excited. Yeah, they're just now getting the Saints pick. Yeah, we on the Giants pick, man. Francis Mawanoa. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. Dang, man. Oh no, Jordan Tyson's crying, man. He just crying, big dog. That's all that is, man. That's all that is. We got about 4 minutes. Oh man, that boy fell down to the knees. That boy fell down to his knees when the Lord came. Oh my God, he's spitting everywhere. My God. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's still a lot of room for teams to make trades. Browns took a right tackle with their first pick. Yeah, but you need to upgrade the offensive line. Just so we know where we're at right now, Jordan Tyson is a New Orleans Saint. He got picked at number 8. The Giants picked Francis Mawanoa. He's the second offensive lineman to go off the board after the Browns just picked Spencer Fanu. So this is just how some of these picks are shaking out. Obviously, Sonny Styles to the Commanders. If you're missing anything, Jeremiah Love did go number 3. I think that was the pick that shook up the draft the most. Probably the only other pick that shook up the draft more was Carnell Tate going to Cam Ward and the Cam Ward and the what do you call them things? The Titans, right? So I think this is some very, very interesting stuff. Very interesting situation. Arvell Reese goes to the Giants. Just a beast, either at the edge or playing linebacker. Some drafts are kind of shaking up right now. The Browns do not have an elite wide receiver. They go offensive line. The Kansas City Chiefs, they leapfrog a few players to hopefully get their cornerback of the future at number 6. As it stands right now, we are waiting for the number 11th pick. Who is the number 11th pick? Who is it? Who's on the clock right now? Who's pick 11? Let me see. The Dolphins. Okay, so we got the Dolphins, Cowboys, and then the Rams coming up next. Dolphins, Cowboys, then the Rams coming up next. I have no updates right now. What does Daryl Reuter think about the 9th overall pick?
To number 6, where they took LSU linebacker Mansour Delane. The Browns also getting a 3rd-round pick, number 74 overall, as well as a 5th-round pick, 148, in that trade to move down 3 spots. And with that pick, 9th overall.
I like big bodies on the O-line. What you talking about?
Offensive tackle. Spencer Fanu from Utah. So he is the Browns' pick at number 9 overall, the 5th offensive lineman. We went into the draft thinking the Browns would go that direction, especially early in the draft. And maybe now that kicks off that run on offensive linemen that everybody has been talking about. So Spencer Fanu is the pick for the Browns, number 9 overall in the 2026 NFL Draft. All right, the first pick of the night is in for the Browns, 9th overall, following a trade down with Kansas City as the Chiefs moved up to number 6, where they took LSU linebacker Mansour Delane. The Browns also getting a 3rd-round pick, number 74 overall, as well as a 5th-round pick, 148, in that trade to move down 3 spots. And with that pick, 9th overall, the Browns take offensive tackle Spencer Fanu from Utah. So he is the Browns' pick at number 9 overall, the 5th offensive lineman. We went into the draft thinking the Browns would go that direction, especially early in the draft. And maybe now that kicks off that run on offensive linemen that everybody has been talking about. So Spencer Fanu is the pick for the Browns, number 9 overall in the 2026
All right. What do y'all think about it, man?
Browns trade with the Chiefs. They get a 3rd and a 5th. They move back 3 spots. Okay, all right. It seems like they want to get some
we have
more
not
picks.
gotten more? They have not gotten more. I like the trade. I like trading down, especially with what's available right now. But what do you get, a 3rd and a 5th? Could you have gotten a 2nd? I don't know.
I don't know, but we'll see what they do. It's a long night ahead. All right, Browns trade with the Chiefs. They get a 3rd and a 5th. They move back 3 spots.
Sorry about that. I'm finding more videos for y'all guys. I'm finding sometimes there's some fun facts that get lost in the cracks on Twitter. I'm getting those for you guys right now.
Yeah, and Tony and I surmised this earlier today. Andrew has some players in the 3rd round that he likes, and he's going to take 2 of them now. He has 70 and 74. The 5th round pick, he's got to get his 5th round picks. That's his favorite. But, yeah, I think they did okay. They only went down 3 spots. And remember this, they're still going to get the lineman that they wanted at 6.
Did they get enough?
Yeah.
So there you go. That's actually what I was going to tell you about. I forgot what the reporter was, but he's reporting that basically from the sources that I've seen, the Browns were going to pick Fanu regardless, right? So, doing some digging and finding some more information, you find out that Fanu was a selection no matter what. Riz says the exact same thing, right? You trade back to number 9. You still get the pick that you wanted at number 6. You can't be that upset if you're the Cleveland Browns, right? It might not be sexy, it might not be fancy, it might not be the coolest thing ever, but at the end of the day, you get something that you need. You need offensive line play. You need a tackle, right here, right now. Fanu is the more tackle-ish of, tackle-ish is a crazy way to say it, but I know a lot of people were talking about Monroe Freeling and different things like that. Fanu is a finished product. He's a guy that you can put in there and really can take the next step, right? Especially when you talk about what they gave up, only going back 3 spots. You still have pick number 24. Interesting situation. Why would we trade up for a wide receiver? Wait, trade up? I didn't say that. You said me? I didn't say that. Who said that? Hey, we got video. Y'all want to see Carnell Tate? We got exclusive video of Carnell Tate. Now I know that you know what I'm saying. I know Shedeur, what's it called? They didn't get Carnell Tate, but Carnell Tate is going to be with one of his friends, Cam Ward. By the way, the Dallas Cowboys just traded up to number 11 from number 12, so that's interesting. Let's hear what Carnell Tate has to say on getting drafted to the Titans.
The Derrick Henry days, and I'm very excited for Cam Ward being able to go out there and run and catch balls.
Hey, beautiful stuff, man. Obviously not a lot of video, but if I get more, I have it coming your way. So some good stuff so far, man. So the Cowboys, and like I told y'all, my man G-Man, he's gonna probably come in at the end of the draft. We're gonna yap about it a little bit. The Cowboys trade up to number 11. They traded one pick. It was a one-pick trade. We have another trade. I'm happy we have a line. We can get to run going, which will allow two to have more chances to cook. Would love that. I feel like the Browns should have got the second-round pick instead of what they got. I do think a second-round pick would have been that would have been a lot more leverage. But at the end of the day, happy that you don't. Only thing you've missed out on is Jordan Tyson, really. If Lemon's still there, you taking him. I think it's hard not to. I think Andrew Berry is going to take him if he's there at number 24. They botched the NFL draft already. A wide receiver was more important. I think a wide receiver was definitely more important. But hey, SL Gainey says joining late. How are the Browns doing? So they made a trade. They traded back to 9. Did miss out on Jordan Tyson. You get an extra 3rd and 5th, but you do get a top-tier offensive lineman. The Browns are the first team to trade an offensive lineman in this draft. And, Browns coach Monkin said Spencer Fanu will play left tackle. Okay, that's confirmed. That we got some confirmations really quick here. Interesting updates as well, just for the Spencer Fanu, right? First things first. Oh, he's talking. Oh my God! Wait.
Well, we were jacked.
Here we go.
We were able to move back 3 spots.
Here is. Well, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. First things first. I gotta end this video that I'm recording right now. I'm gonna have a separate video for the final. We're gonna listen to Coach speak in a separate video. This was just a little recap of what's been going on in the trades so far, right? If we go all the way down, starting from number 1, we got Fernando Mendoza. Then you got David Bailey at number 2. You went Jeremiah Love at 3, Carnell Tate at 4. At 5, you went Arvell Reese. At 6, trade back. You got Mansour Delane, number 7. You get Sonny Styles to Washington at number 8. You get Jordan Tyson going to the Saints at number 9. To the Browns, you have Spencer Fanu, and then Francis Mauigoa at 10. Another trade right now currently as I make this video. More draft videos coming. Like this video if you enjoy it. We'll see you next time. Peace. Right, but let's check out what Todd Monkin has to say. What we doing? Why we even wasting time, man? Todd Monkin is on the podium right now. Like, real deal, on the podium, speaking after the Browns just picked number 6. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, we were jacked. I mean, to be able to move back 3 spots, pick up a 3rd and a 5th. What a great job by Andrew, and get the player we targeted the whole time. And, we couldn't be any more excited, and still have another pick later on tonight.
Jordan Tyson was still on the board when you guys made the trade down. So, obviously, that Spencer must have been your guys' number 1.
No, we targeted Spencer.
With Spencer being the first tackle off the board, what was it that you thought separated him from the rest of this pretty deep tackle class?
As I said, his character was first. I mean, the way he's wired. I think the expectations that we'll have for him won't even match that he has for himself. And his athleticism, his toughness. I mean, when you want to start off the first your regime, I mean, when you talk about what you want, character, toughness, athleticism, he has it all.
There's a lot of speculation throughout the draft process that Spencer might move in inside to guard or center just because of the arm.
I think that shout out to the $5. Sapper Daddy says, I'm over here because all the Browns draft watchers are depressing, like everyone didn't think tackles wasn't a good idea after Tate was taken at 4. I like not only do I like offensive linemen, you get the first offensive lineman on the board. If you're not happy with this, maybe you weren't watching Cleveland Browns football, right? But let's get back into what Todd Monkin has to say here.
What did you see on film that alleviates the concerns about arm length at that tackle position?
Well, I think his athleticism and his toughness. I just think all of the above. I mean, do I think that's a part of it? Reach, an arm length, of course it is. But there's other things that are involved with it, other characteristics that go into it. I think he'd be an elite guard as well. I think he'd be elite center. I don't care where you put him. I think he's going to be an elite player.
Do you know what George Warhop wants in his linemen? Does Spencer Fanu fit it better than the others?
I won't speak to where we had the other guys at. I'll just say that we were excited as heck to be able to get Spencer.
Andrew said a tackle's a tackle, but the fact that Spencer played left early on at Utah, is that important for you guys to see?
It's part of the equation, yes.
Utah teams, I mean, their physicality is sort of always been sort of their calling card. I mean, how much does that, that program DNA, do you see in Spencer? And how much was that an attractive, part of that?
A big piece of it. You go all the way back to Urban Meyer and then Coach Whittingham. I mean, when you get a player from Utah, you get a player that's physical. They're going to practice physical. They're going to play physical. Their style, their expectations of their old line. So, again, we're fired up.
Would you still like to get a receiver pretty high in this draft if you can?
Sure. And we'd like to add, there's a number of areas we'd like to add to our team, that being one of them.
Were you guys at all surprised with how the board fell previous to your guys' pick?
I wouldn't say that. I think it fell pretty close within reason. As far as I could tell, being in there with Andrew and his group, it fell off the board the way it appeared to me that it was going to go.
Did you have Spencer in for a 30 visit? Because I know that was...
We did.
Okay.
We did.
What stood out during that visit?
To everything that I've already said. I mean, it's deep that, I'm...
You have Spencer Fanu as your left tackle. Does it affect the movement of any other positions on your line that we saw the other day?
Not what we saw the other day was really who we had. With Elton being out, Titus being a little bit limited, and trying to put all the pieces together. Ultimately, once the draft is over and free agency and we go to camp, then we'll work on exactly where everybody's going to fit that was here the other day.
You came in and talked a lot of just about how it all kind of starts in the offensive line. You mentioned that, I know, at the Combine. With what the resources you guys spent in free agency to sort of bolster that group, now your first pick is a tackle. Was this kind of, when you came in and took this job, what you envisioned as you thought about kind of rebuilding this offense, that it would start with figuring out that group?
100%. Good. All right, thanks, guys.
Wow. First off, shout out to, I'm sorry, we just got an update. Ty Simpson just got drafted in the first round. Dan Orlovsky is going to be jumping up and down. Thank you so much to Craig. Let me can I read this? Says Monday morning Madden. Oh, wait, man, I can't read. Why is it not letting me read it? Hold up. Here we go. Wow, Ty Simpson. Great pickup at tackle. Plenty of gems. Wide receiver left. This ain't Monday morning Madden. Thank you for the $10. Appreciate you. Donate to the diaper fund. I appreciate that. But Ty Simpson. Wow. Hey, somebody called Dan Orlovsky. Because the Rams just selected Ty Simpson with the number 13 pick. They might do it the right way. Shout out to Caleb Downs, who got picked, by the way, with the number 12 pick. But, there was all this speculation about the Browns getting Ty Simpson. We're gonna speak about Fanu. We're gonna speak about specifically what Coach Monk was talking about. But now that Monkin has got a chance to talk, we can talk about ending the Ty Simpson debate for the Browns. However, maybe Dan Orlovsky, maybe a clock that runs out of the back of the end zone is right once or twice, because Ty Simpson is looked at as a first round, but more importantly, he's not going to be starting this year. He is not, because Matt Stafford's out there. They think they can take Ty Simpson, give him some time, Jordan Love style, sit on that bench, and then we going to bring you out when we need to bring you out, right? Some interesting stuff, man, but let's get into what was said, because I want to talk about what Monk said. There was a lot of interesting things to be said here. Okay, so just to wrap all this up, I want to just have the full conversation, right? So I know there's some people who are upset. Oh, well, they didn't get the wide receiver. I just think that's the wrong way to look at it. I think that is entirely not the way you should be looking at this situation. I think you should be looking at it, if you're Andrew Berry, and this is how Andrew Berry typically looks at things, is like, where can I get the value from, right? Where am I allowed to still have the value at? And if he has plenty of value when it comes to, or sorry, what I should say is being able to gain that value, right? And being able to matriculate his picks into something bigger and to get and help the team overall, I can be happy about that, right? We can't sit here and say that if Carnell Tate was on the board and that happened, I'm okay with you being upset. I'm okay if we pick that 6 and Carnell Tate is hanging out there and we don't take. That's a different conversation, but that's not the conversation that's been had. Apparently, but I do want to clarify this. Apparently, they thought they were getting Fanu every time. So either one, they assumed, because reports came out that Todd Monkin wanted Carnell Tate. So I have to assume that most people around the league thought that Carnell Tate was going to go by 3, right? I think that could be the assumption there. They knew that they could get the best tackle, the best offensive lineman, and not only get the best offensive lineman, an offensive lineman that was mocked in the top 5, top 6, he gets him at 9, gets an extra 3rd round pick. I think that's some definitely good business there for what they got going on. And now the offensive line run has started, right? Ty Simpson got picked, and now the Dolphins just picked Caden Proctor, right? So we're talking about one offensive lineman. There's another one, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong with this pick. I don't think there's anything wrong with getting an offensive lineman and prioritizing that. He can play real tackle. They wanted him the entire time. I don't think there's any reason to sit here and boohoo and cry about a guy who's going to be this elite. But this draft, as it stands right now, is just it's kind of going crazy. Ty Simpson is a 1st round pick, right? Jeremiah Love just went number 3. Caden Proctor just got selected by the Miami Dolphins, right? It's a whole lot going on. But I like it. What I like most about Coach Monkin is I love the fact that he speaks that positivity into these players, right? He continues to say what positivity can happen from this. So just great stuff from him. Spencer Fanu, welcome to the league, man. Welcome to the Cleveland Browns, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. All right, I hope we got a little break here. If we do, my goodness, I gotta put some things together right down here. Y'all give me just a second, right? I'm gonna figure this out. I gotta throw something up, and we're going there. Shout out to Caleb Downs too. Y'all know how I feel about Caleb Downs. I think that dude's gonna be a legend. I think he's gonna be a great player. Played football at Mill Creek. I'm not going to dox myself too much, but around the way. So great things to see from him. I've heard nothing but good things as a human being from him as well. Obviously, his brother Downs is already in the NFL too. So lots of good stuff, man. Lots of positivity, man. Now, I will say G. Bush owes us. G. Bush told us that Ty Simpson was going to go to Pittsburgh, by the way. Do want to point that out. Just want to point that out. Just want to put that out there in the ether. G. Bush, where you at? They calling you a liar, G. Bush. This is crazy. So they brought Dan Orlovsky on to the pick, onto the Pat McAfee show while Homeboy is getting picked. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Apparently, Ty Simpson, they informed Matthew Stafford that they were going to take Ty Simpson. I'm sorry, I wouldn't mute that. I was making a thumbnail. Wow. All right. Sorry. Wait. There's no more picks in. Yeah. Last pick was 12. Who is on the clock? They be on the clock for a brick now, huh? What's going on? Lemon going to New England. Wow. If Mekhi Lemon is available, Browns might go for Mekhi. I wouldn't be mad at going to get Mekhi Lemon. Go ahead, scoop up Mekhi Lemon, man. Do it, man. Wait. Oh, they said, the Ravens select Penn State guard. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, it's just, the Ty Simpson pick is honestly the craziest pick so far. Gotta be honest with you. Wow. By the way, shout out to Ty Simpson, man. There's a lot of negativity thrown his way. Yeah, they're gonna have to throw him over at left tackle. Oh, hey, Spencer Fanu was already talking to the media too. Ty Simpson wasn't going to start at Alabama. I would be mad too. Yeah, I think Ty. I think he's gonna be a good football player. The thing about Ty Simpson is he gets the benefit from sitting behind Matt Stafford, and he gets Sean McVay as his head coach. Like, you get an amazing offensive mind, you get a great offensive system, you get to get behind a great like that. Ty Simpson is in the one of the most perfect spots to be in, as a backup quarterback about to take over the reins. It's crazy. Yeah, that the Ty Simpson Rams thing. Hey man, I told you what I was trying to tell y'all was like I was not going to shit on Ty. Like, people were trying to be mad at Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson is not a bad football player. Now, he was injured and he didn't have a bunch of starts. But if you're gonna draft him to let him sit, and that's why I said the Browns, it never made any sense for the Browns to get Ty Simpson. Who is Ty Simpson gonna sit behind and you're gonna hope that he's gonna get better? No, you either they need to go. So if you Ty Simpson is a player you drafted, you have time. You know what I mean? That's crazy. A 13 quarterback. Loving life. Before you say that, please, Anthony Richardson. Just listen. We can have the conversation, but Anthony Richardson. We don't have to. Oh wow, I know that. So. I guarantee you, he's not the first. Yeah, I was about to say Anthony Richardson. That's all we gotta say. We ain't gotta do all that. Not for this case. This is just a case of really good agent, really good connections. When you have somebody like Dan Orlovsky speaking your praises every single day on ESPN, pretty sure that helps too, right? Hey, some people get that sort of grace that other people don't get. You know what I mean? Oh, they're beefing on Pat McAfee show about this pick, dog. Wait, I haven't had a draft update. Who's picking? I haven't even had a draft pick update. I've been making thumbnails, dog, for these videos. Come on, man. I need these updates, man. The Bucks. Oh wow! So the Bucks select. Let me get y'all update on the draft. I'm making thumbnails. Can I update y'all on the draft, please? So the Bucks select Ruben Bain at number 15, And number 14 was... Oh yeah, I already said number 14 pick. Okay, yeah, so that just happened. So never mind. I'm not back. But the number 15 pick, shout out to Ruben Bain. Okay. Let's get back to the draft. We're getting right back around to the Browns picking. Dog, it's already 9:33. My goodness. Who did the Cowboys pick? Hold up. I'm gonna have G-Man come in and talk about the Cowboys first pick because I don't want to be here too long. I want to get it in at It's already 9:33. Golly, what we been doing here for 2 hours? We just been vibing out for 2 hours. We ain't even halfway through them. So the Cowboys get Caleb Downs. Let me get my special guest in here, man. Can I get my special guest in here? Let me see what I can do. Hey, I like that. I like that pick from Tampa Bay. All right. Okay. Let me see if I can get this figured out. All right, these boys ain't helping me. I wish they was helping me, but they not really helping me. I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna go on ESPN and see what these boys doing. See what ESPN talking about, dog. All right, I got the draft going. Oh, the Jets select tight end Kenyon Sadiq at number 16. Okay, Kenyon Sadiq goes pretty high, man. All right, all right. I'm trying to get a guest in here. Just got to do a little bit of a test. I'm doing it live. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do a live test here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, what? Wait a second. Let me put up. I do need to do something. Wait. Everybody, wait. Nobody freak out. I gotta do something really quick. Oh, I pressed the wrong thing. And then boom. All right, 1 second. All right, we're back in bed. Oh, I just left that OBS thing on there. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm testing something. So I can bring somebody in here. Let me go here. So number 16 is Kenyon Sadiq. I like Kenyon Sadiq. There's gonna be a lot to talk about. But let me make sure. Boom. Boom. It works. Okay. Fire. Okay. Yep. All right. Cool. Fire. All right. This is super cool. This is cool as dog. That is so fire. What pick? We on pick what? 17? We're almost there. All right, this is super cool. I have a very cool way to have guests on. Very, very cool way. And I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. Tomorrow we are gonna be doing a stream. How about, let me ask y'all this. Do y'all wanna watch the stream live with Tings? Cause I have another, by the way, 226 poll votes, by the way, for pick number 24. Everybody wants the big body Denzel Boston out of Washington, wide receiver. They say he can't separate, but I tell you what, he can go up and get it. I tell you that much. He can go up and get it. Now, here's the real poll. Tomorrow is day 2. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I ain't gonna be here for the whole day. I can't I ain't gonna do the whole thing. But do y'all wanna watch some draft day 2? Do y'all want to watch draft day 2 with Tings? Simple question. Let me know if you want to, because I can set it up. I have some more special guests as I'm trying to get one of my special guests in here. He did say he'd be down. So I'm gonna let you know if I get an update there. But tomorrow I have multiple confirmed Falcons fans. I have one Falcon. The Lions! Blake Miller! That's my guy. Blake Miller's a dog. Blake Miller is a dog. I love Blake Miller. I think Blake Miller is the best pass blocking offensive tackle in this draft. Blake Miller out of Clemson. Dog. Yeah, I'm not trying to. No, I ain't gonna stream all night. I don't think I could do that all night. That's a little too much for me, man. Man, oh man. It's been a fun little draft night, man. It's been a fun little, you know what I mean? Fun little draft night. I'm trying to see what my guest wants to do. Or trying to get in contact with him. We might miss out on a guest here, but it's all good. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Oh, it's only been 15 minutes. What the hell? What the fuck? It's only been 15 minutes since I released it. What? Huh? Oh, okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Kenyon Sadiq is an interesting pick. Kenyon Sadiq is a very, very interesting pick. Yeah, Lemon is a slot. I don't know if you want Lemon as your guy. I think Lemon's about to come off the board here. I don't think Lemon is going to be on the board much longer here. So, I'm gonna give it a little bit more time, but I'm getting nothing back from my guy, from my guest. Let's run through the draft. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Arbach. My goodness. See, this is why you follow useful accounts on Twitter. Oh. All right. This is what I want to do. Let's wrap up the picks right now. I'm gonna take a potty break. I gotta be honest with y'all. I gotta pee. Let me be real with y'all. I gotta pee. You know what I mean? So let me make that happen. I'm finna make that happen, right? And then we're gonna be up out of there. I'm gonna be right back. Pick 24. Pick 24. Another tight end. Only first round tight end left right now is the tight end out of Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt. I forgot his name. Kenyon Sadiq is a very fun player though. Like there's a lot of fun players here that I want to. Once the draft is done, we can start talking about what each team did and kind of what I like, what I don't like, yada yada yada. Ruben Bain. This is a sneaky pick right here. That's a real sneaky peeky pick right there. All right, let's go through the first 15 picks real quick. Or 17 picks. How many picks? All right, here we go. Okay. Before we go any further, just to recap right now, top 15, 16 picks. Fernando Mendoza 1, David Bailey 2, Jeremiah Love at 3. This is really where the craziness of the draft started to really cook up. Wait. Let me redo this. Let me what's it called? Redo this entire situation because Fernando Mendoza, first pick of the draft, was clear. David Bailey goes number 2 to the Jets. Jeremiah Love at number 3, and this is really what shook up the draft and started getting things going because right after that. Right after the running back that was taken the first time in the top 5 since Saquon Barkley, you got Carnell Tate, easily number 1 wide receiver on the board. You can go argue with a wall. Then the Giants get Arvell Reese. And this is where things get a little wicked because the Browns trade back. The Chiefs said, we got to get a cornerback 1. They go with the LSU Mansour Delane. And then you go Sonny Styles, the Swiss Army knife of linebackers, goes and joins Dan Quint's offensive staff. Their offensive repertoire, if you will. Jordan Tyson, some people's wide receiver 1, goes to the Saints. He goes and gets to play with Olave as well as Tyler Shough. And then the Browns finally pick at number 9. They get one of the best tackles in the league. They're the first person to pick an offensive lineman in the league. Just after that, the Giants go ahead and get Francis Mawanoa. And then the guy, the man, Caleb Downs at pick number 11 to the Cowboys. He's a perfect Cowboy player. Like, he is box office. I think Jerry Jones is going to love him. Some Cowboys. Another big, insane thing that I think people are just going to kind of speed past, Ty Simpson at number 13. It's not crazy that Ty Simpson is picked. It's more crazy how big of a pick it is, you're really giving away it's probably the last time you're gonna be picking high in a while for the Rams to get the successor to Matt Stafford. So interesting conversation. I think Todd Simpson's going to be a good football player. Dolphins get Caden Proctor out of Alabama, and then the Ravens go with the guard out of Penn State. Ruben Bain falls all the way to number 15. Hey man, the short arms. I think people are really having an issue with that. Kenyon Sadiq at number 16, Blake Miller at 17, offensive tackle out of Clemson, and then the Vikings. This just came in at number 18. Select a beast at defensive tackle in Florida. Defensive tackle Caleb Banks. Good stuff so far. Right. So I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I've got the guest coming in. The guest is almost about to load up. I have him confirmed. I'm gonna have a conversation with him. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, right? I'm gonna be right back. Okay, y'all be easy, y'all be breezy. Oh, that one is still working. Wow, I didn't know it was still working. No. Boom. Let me come right back at you. Okay. Coming back. Oh, Panthers select Monroe Freeland, by the way. Wait 1 second. So I'm working through something right now. We're about to have a guest on that's going to talk about All right, so Caleb, Blake Miller, Caleb Blanks. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit harder than I thought. Hit the speaker. Man, he said nah. What? Oh wait, I have to go over here and do it. I'm sorry. This is giving me a little more issues than I thought. The hell? I'm sorry about this, guys. This is not corresponding with me very well. Oh. The Eagles received picks 20 and 7. Wait. There's a trade happening. The Eagles received 20 and 7th rounder, while the Cowboys received 23, 114, and 137. Oh wow. Oh wow. It's a lot happening. They just traded back. Eagles just traded up to 20. It's a lot happening. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I should be able to. Can you hear me? I can see that you are talking. I don't know if I can hear you though. We got our man G-Man in here. The only problem is, I don't know if you can hear me. Do I have to clock something? Huh? Yeah, no, we're not done. We're not done with everything just yet. Oh, Makai Lemon. They got Makai Lemon. Dang, you can only see himself. He can only see himself.
I don't know if
Okay,
maybe I'm clicking on the wrong thing or something.
I see his audio going, but he can't see us.
Hello? Can you hear this?
Okay.
Hello?
Wait. What if I do this?
Hello?
Why is it doing this like this? Oh, okay. Now I can hear you.
Okay. So I think everything is fine.
Wait,
share screen, disable camera, audio, toggle the chat. So you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me.
Yeah. So you can't hear me.
I just can't hear him. I can't hear him.
Oh my God.
I can't hear you.
All
Can you see me?
Yes. Yes, you are on my screen.
Why can't I hear it? Hold on. I do something wrong.
I can't believe this.
Is this one?
All right, we got him in here. Let me do a little bit more. I need to do, I think, a little bit more. The only problem is that he can't hear or see me. So I might just have to call this man. We might have to play telephone, man. One second.
We traded our pick.
Wait.
We traded? We did what? We traded to Philadelphia.
Oh my God.
For fucking what? What did he get? What did they get? Dylan the Eneman? They don't need a safety. What the fuck? Who are we? What?
I might just have to call this mode. I gotta be honest with you.
Oh. So 2 4th-round picks. So now we got 4th-round picks. Okay. And we get the 23rd. I'm kind of pissed. What the fuck? Why are we trading to Philadelphia at all? Am I tripping? Oh yeah. AJ Brown is no longer an Eagle.
Yeah,
I got that nigga out of town. Yeah, AJ Brown might as well just like book his trip, sell his house, nigga. Go ahead, bro. He is not gonna be there.
Add to see.
Yeah. This is good. This is great for Devontae though. He finally gets to step into that wide receiver one role past his rookie year, and he's probably gonna go for like 1,200 yards. It's great.
I'm still trying to figure this stuff out.
Great for him.
Okay. He still can't hear me. All right, I'm gonna just call him.
At 23. I mean, he's a very good prospect.
All right, we didn't fully.
I'm literally just gonna call you.
Yeah.
It's not accepting.
I'm gonna call the man. Yo. Hey, so like I was trying to do.
What's up?
You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, sorry. So my chat could I had you on my OBS. Obviously, you can see you. I can hear you. Everything. The problem is you can't hear me. To talk back and forth. So I'm gonna try to troubleshoot to get the audio right. But what I can do is just because I can have them have your audio be live and me just talk to you. just through a few different things, right? So, I do want to first things first because I think I saw your reaction to the Makai Lemon thing. I don't know if you have time. I'm about to put you on the OBS. You cool? I just want to see what your take is, from a Cowboys fan, because it seems like you have a lot of. Oh, and the Browns are on the board, but it seems like you have a lot of emotions about that, or how do you feel?
Yeah, I'm in a Discord reacting with my friends too about everything that's happened. So I was talking to them. I'm just one of them are filled up, like pretty obvious that they're not gonna keep AJ Brown. AJ is definitely gonna be out of here. That's gonna free up a lot more for Devontae Smith, and he's probably gonna go for like 1,200-1,300 yards next year. It's gonna be good for him because I'm definitely a Devontae Smith guy. But I'm not happy as far as like Philadelphia adding another weapon and probably getting a guy who's going to come in and just do the right things and not bitch and moan about getting his targets. It's probably going to be good for that offense. So I'm not happy about any of the picks that anybody in the NFC East is making besides the Cowboys, because it seems like everybody is just leveling up, especially the Giants. But yeah, not happy, but these are some good picks. Very good picks.
That's what I like to hear. So I'm gonna keep myself muted on my end just to have this quick conversation because I think we're having feedback and echoes and stuff. So, what I
two guys. We did the draft a couple weeks ago, the little mock draft thing a couple weeks ago. Man, I didn't think Caleb Downs was gonna fall to that pick. I didn't think he was gonna even fall to 10. I did a bunch of mock drafts on my own.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the fact that he was there at 11 and the draft fell the way that it did.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a huge pickup for us. And like I said before, he's gonna be a guy who's gonna come and play multiple positions. He's not gonna be. I mean, I don't think he's gonna be like a star right away, but he's gonna be a starter for us. He's gonna play multiple spots. He's going to fill a position at safety that we needed to be filled for years. We never really had a guy who was going to be like super consistent. I know we have Malik Hooker, who's he's decent. Donovan Wilson's been pretty decent, but to have a guy like Caleb Downs come in and be a star safety, the star defensive back after a year that we had where we had Russell Wilson pass for 400 yards on us. I mean, I don't see that happening next year if this is the direction we're going. I'm just extremely excited about Caleb Downs being in the locker room now.
Okay, well, I'm a big Caleb Downs guy, so I'm happy that you're happy about that. I was like, at the least, what I was telling the live chat was, I was like, hey, look, this is a guy that Jerry Jones is going to love. He's an immediate like guy that's going to fit in with what the Cowboys want to get done. So I'm happy that you like that, but obviously the Eagles are doing big things. A lot of other teams are doing big things. If you could, real quick, because I think we're having some audio issues. I want to just confirm some things in my chat. I'm gonna just mute you real quick. I'm gonna double check with the chat, and then I'm gonna come right back on because we have a few picks that just went on. All right. All right, fine. 1 second. Okay. Yes, I messed up the audio. Yes, the audio was messed up. And whoever said you should have tested the audio before, by the way, I did. I did test the audio. We didn't have these problems, all right? So you can call me big-headed. You can call me yellow. You can do all those things. And you'll be right. You're going to be right. But I'm trying to get this figured out. Can I give y'all a draft update? As I was working through these technical issues, A.J. Brown is gone, right? The Cowboys fans are not excited. Arizona State just picked up another great offensive tackle, Max Iheanacho, at number 21. Big bad dog. Not Jordan Tyson, but Makai Lemon goes to the Eagles. It's getting slimmer and slimmer. It looks like the only real pick that can happen for the Browns is Denzel Boston, big body guy out of Washington. Do they go both offensive linemen? Do they trade out, right? The pick is coming up very soon for the Cleveland Browns, number 21. So we're on pick 22. Few more picks. Hey, you can call. Hey, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's all good. All right. Let me do one more thing. I would love to hear what my Cowboys fans, G-Man, this is the same guy who came with me to draft. We're trying to figure this out. We can't get it figured out. So we're just going to call through and we're going to just have a conversation on the telephone, okay? So, okay, I've updated my chat. You guys are picking 23rd. What y'all picking? What y'all picking again?
Yeah, we're picking 23rd now. We move back with the Eagles.
Okay, perfect. So we're on pick. What we on 22. We're gonna just get through a few of these. We had a little bit of audio issues. I'll let the chat know after 24 or after your pick. I'm gonna let you get up out of here. I'm gonna troubleshoot the audio. You can make fun of my audio. I know this is a crazy thing. If you see G-Man, I'm gonna just let them know. If you saw what G-Man's looking at on his screen, he got like this bootleg behind the scenes thing. Like I had to find like an undercover website for this to work for OBS. I did test it. It just worked terrible. Okay, and hey, players mess up. It's all right. We gonna make it work the next time. All right. So G-Man, I'm sorry about that inconsistency or what's it called? Inconvenience. That's what I should say. But as it stands right now, I appreciate you still trying to thugging it out and showing up, giving me a little of your time. And I do want to shout out before I even ask you about the draft. I usually have your channel up. Make sure y'all go support G-Mansky, man. I'm pulling up your channel right now. And no, you the one, man. Come on now. So obviously I'm a big. If you've been following me long enough, guys, in the live chat, I started my videos making college football video, or started my channel just playing it. I wasn't no good at it. G-Man takes it to a whole nother level, right? Really love what he does. If you like Bordeaux, if you like that type of vibe, I think he does it a little bit more for culture, a little bit for one of the things that we watch, right? Dog, Calvin, I didn't even see that Calvin Cambridge one, dog. That was my. I might have to check that one out, man. That used to like Mike. Come on, man. I almost burnt the dick. I almost bent the disc in half with that one. So that's absolutely good stuff. But yeah, let's just wait in. G-Man, by the way, I'm talking to the chat. G-Man is with his Discord too, so he might yap about something. He might get an update. Right now, Ian Nakor is gone. The Cleveland Browns are about to be back on the clock. How do we feel about these last few picks? What's the best pick, your favorite pick right now for a non-Cowboys team right now?
You saying for what pick?
Oh, just out of the picks so far, like what's your favorite pick out of the non-Cowboys pick? So I'll go, you know what I mean? I'm Texans, Browns over here. I think my favorite, honestly, I hate to say it, without saying the Eagles, because I really think that's a good pick for them. I think getting Ruben Bain at 15 for the Buccaneers makes a lot of sense for them. You're gonna get you're gonna get a defensive-minded guy there that's gonna, really be able to, I think, maximize him. So I think that's a really interesting thing to see there. As well as I think Arvell Reese is just a no-brainer. I think you put him on any defense and he's gonna make magic happen. I had him over David Bailey, so to see him go that, I mean, it's not late, but later on is interesting. So it is what it is. But any ones that you like?
Yeah, I mean, the Ruben Bain pick specifically for sure. I mean, I had him marked in the top 10 multiple times. That's what I saw. I didn't really have him going past 12, which is what I had for him to go originally when I wanted him to go to Dallas. But the fact that he slipped all the way to 15, I mean, I don't know if the rumors over the weekend, or not the rumors, the reports over the weekend about the car thing, maybe that affected it or something. I doubt the short arms really made people want, deterred people from him. But the fact that he's going to a team that already has a pretty solid front seven, bro, I mean, I think that Tampa Bay team is going to be something serious next year. And I would be very surprised if they don't win the NFC South with the way that they're stacking up. I know they lost Mike Evans, but I feel very confident if I was a Bucs fan moving forward with what they have building over there. The other pick that I was really, and I hate it, I really do, but the fact that Washington had Sonny Styles at 7,
that's serious.
Bro,
that dude's a problem. Yeah,
it's gonna be a problem. And again, I'm kind of nervous as a NFC East team guy, whoever my favorite team is the Cowboys, because the NFC East is just stacking up on players, specifically the Giants. I was really scared that they had 2 top 10 picks.
Yeah.
But for Washington to get Sonny Styles, man, we have Sonny Styles and Alvaro Reese in our division now. Not happy, but you know, it just objectively, that's a great pick for a Washington team, and I'd be excited for them if I was a Commanders fan for sure.
Oh no, for sure. I think a lot of people, you know, the top 10 was kind of interchangeable almost with, you know, who's going to hear. It's the same names, but you know, here, there, everywhere. So I think the fact that they ended up where they ended up. I mean, Dan Quinn gets Sonny Styles. You get what's it called? Bowles getting Ruben Bain. Like a lot of people, it seems like they got their guy. They got their piece that they really wanted to add to it. Right now, I do believe are the Browns on the clock? No, are y'all on the clock? Who's on the clock?
The Chargers just picked.
Okay. So let's. I really like Akeem Mesidor. Now, I don't want to go as far as some people were saying that he was better than Ruben Bain. I wouldn't go that far, but he is extremely fluid, extremely explosive. He's older now. I think he's 24 years old coming out into this draft, right?
He's 20, I think it's 24, 25. He's a
Oh.
little bit older.
Okay, yeah, he is. He's old, but you know there were some questions of would that you know maybe he slides to the second round. I think it's interesting. He gets at the end of the first round here. I think that's really good for Akeem Mesidor. I think he's going to be a really good football player. But obviously for the Chargers, you're going to want him to contribute now, like right now, because that clock is ticking. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean they need people who are going to contribute right now. I mean they don't have So Joey Bosa, what's his deal? He's not even there anymore, is he? Am I tripping? Am I crazy?
Joey Bosa.
What is the Chargers situation within their like edge rushers?
I think Joey Bosa's with the Bills, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was last year.
Is Khalil Mack? I might be lying. I think Khalil Mack's over there. I gotta double check.
I'm thinking too. Is Khalil Mack even there? Do they not have any like solid edge rushers who are?
Yeah.
Let me check right now. Oh, so they do have Khalil Mack.
Okay.
But their edge rushers are not. Yeah, you know what? This is a great pick for them.
Yeah.
They definitely just filled a hole. They don't really have a lot of big names out here who are going to be coming off the edge for them, other than Khalil Mack, and you know he's getting older.
Yeah.
So this is a great pick for them. I'm actually really happy for the Chargers. I'm not really too tapped in with the Chargers scene or anything like that, but I think, getting Akeem Mesidor, even though he is a little bit older, they should be expecting him to come in and start right away and be a difference maker immediately. And if he can do that, then that's, he did his job as a first-round pick. I think that'll be a great pickup for them if he does his job.
All right, I like to hear that. I really like that football players, but I really like those guys. I mean, it's tough when you're older or younger. When you have, whether it's short arms or this or that, there's always some stigma attached to you. I like to see those guys, do what they need to do. Now, this is very important. Y'all got about 2 minutes left on the clock, right? The Cowboys pick at number 23 before Cleveland. Who do y'all need right now? What's the pick going into this?
So I've never had a mock draft where we have so many options here at this 20th pick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we do still need an edge. So we have some guys available. If I think that we should go, since we already got a safety, we don't need Dylan Thieneman, even though I love Dylan Thieneman's game. And we don't need Emmanuel Warren. We don't need, we don't need a safety. We could potentially go cornerback and get Avion Terrell here. He'd be the top cornerback here. We could either do him or Colton Hood. That would be cool.
Oh, Colton Hood. That's who I like. Question before, because it seems like the Browns are on the clock. I don't have any confirmation of who y'all picked, though. Last second, Jermod McCoy. How do you feel?
Oh, he just went to the Browns?
No, he didn't. I'm just asking you before y'all pick, because I think the Browns pick is about to be in. I think they're about to be on the clock. How do you feel about Jermod McCoy, since you're talking about corners?
Oh, fuck. I mean, I think I said this a couple weeks ago. I don't think we're in a position to be taking a guy who just come off injury, and we have to kind of hope and pray that he's ready to step in. So I wouldn't feel great about taking him. I also wouldn't hate it if he comes in and he plays well. He looked solid at his pro day. He ran a great 40. So I wouldn't be mad at it. I would not be mad if we take, Jermod McCoy. Okay. And in my opinion, he probably is the best player available. But, we still do need an edge rusher. We need a guy who's going to come off the edge and play that middle, play the middle of the field at defensive tackle. And Keldrick Falk showed that he can do that.
Yeah.
So if we get Keldrick Falk here, I would be extremely excited.
Okay.
I'm thinking it's going to be either Jermod McCoy or Keldrick Falk, now that I think about it.
Okay. All right. So do you have, I know you're in Discord, the Cowboys pick is in. The Browns are officially on the clock. I'm looking at it right now. Do you see it at all?
I do see it. It hasn't popped up yet.
Okay. I'm gonna let you give an immediate response, and as you do that, I'm putting my final because my chat is going crazy. They're saying who they want. I'm thinking it's Denzel Boston all day for the Browns right here at 24. But for the Cowboys, how are y'all feeling about your newest addition now? Y'all go same side of the ball, both picks.
If we go same side of the ball?
No, y'all did go same side of the ball. You haven't seen it yet?
Oh, no, I haven't seen it yet. Oh, no. Oh, my God.
Okay.
I'm so far behind. Hold on. Give me like 30 seconds.
Take your time.
Yeah. I'm watching on the bootleg version. I'm watching it in Discord. It's a little behind.
You're good. I'm on Twitter, so I got the live updates. That's why I don't want to say it. The people see it.
All right, here we go. No, we got it. Here we go. Pick is in. They're taking. Let's see. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay.
I'm happy you say that as you collect your thoughts. If I'm being honest, and maybe I'm a casual, I did no research on Malachi Lawrence. I had heard his name a little bit coming into the last few weeks, but I'm not familiar with his game. Maybe this is one of those things that the Cowboys know better than us. They're playing the tape right now. He looks violent. He looks long. Out of UCF, right? The Big 12 has had a lot of good pass rushers. I mean, if you're counting Bailey, defensive players, you're counting James Rodriguez. So they've got a lot of high names there. This is a guy that, hey, call me a no ball watcher. I just didn't have him on my radar at all, especially going right there. I know you said Keldrick Falk when we did our actual, or one of your picks. Obviously, the picks were different. So I guess, how are you feeling about that? Do you just got to go back in the lab and check him out, or we're not sure?
Hey, man, as we speak, I'm currently watching his film. I haven't looked at... Hey, bro, I'm being as honest as I can. Really, I know we on stream and everything. I don't even know who this nigga is.
Hey, hey.
Like, I didn't see him going in the first round. Maybe he did. Maybe there's some mock drafts where he went in the first round. It's just like, man, this feels like a pick where in like 2 years, it's either going to be that he is a dog, and he's like our difference maker for the team, or he's just like an edge rushing Mozzie Smith.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I was like, y'all just drafted an edge that did nothing, and Mozzie Smith, that's who it was.
Because, like, I just don't understand this pick as far as, like, okay, I mentioned this before. We need players in this first round, specifically for first few rounds, who are going to come in and play multiple spots. I mean, maybe Malachi Lawrence does that. I don't know. But what I'm seeing right now is just a lot of off the edge. I mean, again, I'm not going to be too critical of the guy. He's on our team now. It is what it is. But, like, I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm super excited about this. I don't know this nigga. And he's never been a top edge rusher as far as, like, being scouted as a top tier guy. I had Akeem Mesidor going to our to this 20th pick, 23rd pick, but that obviously didn't happen. I also had Keldrick Falk. I felt like that would have been a better spot. Maybe they didn't like what they saw. Even Zion Young.
Oh yeah, Zion Young out of Missouri. Yeah, yeah.
It's just like I don't. Again, maybe you're right. Maybe they're seeing something. He is 6'4", 250. I don't know what his measure. I don't know how fast he is. What he did at the combine, but I can't sit here and act like I'm like extremely excited about this because I just don't know him.
Yeah.
I could probably get back to you in a few weeks when we do like a review or something.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is what I want to play because the Browns pick is in. It's Casey Conception. I got problems with it because I'm a Texas fan. I'm gonna talk to my chat about it. What I want to do is first, I'm gonna shout you out again. G-Man is right here. Y'all know what it is. Please subscribe. Me and my chat I'm gonna yell at them because Casey Conception, the man who had some dropping problems, right? The man who they said Marcel Reese was the reason why he didn't have the good film that he needed to have is a Cleveland Brown. You're reacting to not even knowing who the Cowboys are drafting, what Jerry Jones is cooking up. That's what we're gonna do. Next 2 weeks, let's get something scheduled out. I appreciate you working through these audio issues. All right. I'm gonna let you figure that out, what you got going on. I don't like this pick either. So let me talk to my people, right? And then when we go back in 2 weeks, maybe I hope I'm wrong. And I hope you're wrong. I hope you get some two. I hope you have two beasts because I'm finna go off on the man with the drop problem. So G-Man, I cannot thank you enough for taking some of your time out of your day. and come and support us. I got my people going over to your channel. We will be back with a review, bring you back on the channel the right way, and we'll go from there. All right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you for having me out here, bro.
No
appreciate
problem.
you for
No
real.
problem, brother. Of course, you enjoy the rest of your night.
Yes, sir. Talk to you later, bro.
Peace, peace, peace. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Aha. Aha ha. What? Hey, what's going on? First off, with the number 24 pick, the Cleveland Browns, who have a real wide receiver issue, they paid top dollar for a man in Jerry Jeudy who was top 3 in drops in 2 seasons back to back. They go ahead and draft Casey Conception, a man known for dropping the football. Not great, but what I will tell you is great about Casey Conception is this man can create some separation. He's got speed, he's got burst, he's explosive. He can take a quick little screen pass and take it to the house. Now, I was a fan of Denzel Boston. I thought Denzel Boston right here, you get a real deal alpha receiver. You get a big body guy that can go get contested catches. He can help you in the red zone. But the Browns apparently think that Casey Conception gives them more flavor. So with number 24, they're going to go with the Texas A&M Speed Demon. Wow. How do y'all feel about this? How do y'all feel about this? Would y'all rather they add another Aggie? How y'all feeling? How you feeling? How we feeling? Feel about Casey Conception. Now, a few people called it in my chat. Wow. Now, hey man. Now look, Casey Conception, you can call him an Aggie, but he did start with the what's it called? He did start with the NC State Blast. Let me read you some of the stats and facts that I have on Casey Conception. Let me see, what do I got? What do I got? Do I even have Casey Conception on here? I don't even have Casey Conception on here. What the fuck? Okay, now, here we go. All right. So we've got some stats and facts here for Casey Concepcion at 5'11", 187. His NFL comparison is Corey Coleman, Speedy Knoll, if you remember him. 2025, 61 receptions for 919 yards. Special teams, 456 punt return yards, 2 touchdowns. Remember, the good thing about Casey Conception, right? If you're not a fan of Casey Conception as a wide receiver, the thing you have to realize is that he's an immediate impact in the special teams. Remember, special teams lost games for the Cleveland Browns. We love our guy Gage LaVarden. He dropped and muffed punts that set up the Browns in some terrible field position. You get Casey Concepcion, who can, if he does have a dropping problem, go ahead and go catch some punts, go catch some kickoffs, and you're at the very least gonna have a very explosive player there in a part that the Browns really need help in. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Wow. See if the Browns get anything. So I think that, what's his name? What's it called? I'm almost sure that Todd Monkin's going to be back on camera. I do like the fact that we got a live reaction of the Cowboys. The Bears at number 25. They select safety out of Oregon, Dylan Thieneman. Heard a lot of good things about him. Heard he's a football player. Yeah, he's definitely a Zay Flowers. And shout out to you. I'm adding that to the video. Shout out to I'll make sure I get your name right. James Games 365. He makes a really good point. Zay Flowers type of player, right? He can take a screen. He can take something. He can take a little slant and get shifty, get up out of there with it, right? You're talking about a guy in Todd Monkin who just worked with Zay Flowers, who just worked with those wide receivers at Baltimore, right? LeJontay Wester too, you know what I mean? He kind of that vibe. So I think that is going to be an interesting way to see how Todd Monkin maximizes him, because they're going to maximize him, man. They're going to do it. They're going to have to, man. Branch was not available. So they drafted a kick returner at 24. They did not draft. They draft someone who can return kicks. It's completely different, man.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
Okay, oh, y'all forgot I was a Texans fan, huh? Y'all forgot I was a Texans fan, huh? We just traded up. We just traded up. My Texans, my Texans. What? And by the way, they changed it back to Reliance Stadium. By the way, hold up, where that? There it is. They changed it back to Reliance Stadium, so you kids gonna know what's up. The Texans just traded up. We just traded up 2 spots. Everybody be scared, man. Everybody start looking very scared. I need you to look scared. Because we here. And you ain't here. I'm in the building. I'm in the building. Texans, we traded up. Come on, man. You know what we do. You know what we do. We finna do it crazy. We finna drop some, you know what I'm saying, on y'all, man. Be afraid. Be very afraid. You feel me? If you ain't afraid, be afraid. Find a way to be afraid. KC Concepcion. All right, I'm gonna wait. I think they're gonna have Todd Monkin talk again. And then if once that happens, we can start wrapping it up. And then, you know what I mean, we're gonna worry about the rest of the Reds when we ready, brother. They're gonna take Carson back. Hey, we do got a lot of draft to go, man. Is a love a rainy night? Wait. Apparently the Browns could potentially move back into round 1. Oh my God. I'm getting the people are telling me it could be a potentially it could potentially be potential that there's a potential going on here. The 49ers are trying to trade their pick too. There's a lot going on right now. We have no updates as it stands right now. The Browns have put both of their picks in. I'm waiting for Todd Monkin to possibly speak to the media. We shall see what happens. What is going on with this? Child Dylan Thieneman at pick number 25. The Texans are at 20. The Texans are at 26. We trade up from the Bills. The 49ers are trying to trade the 27th pick. There's a lot going on. It's about to get real weird here to close out. It's about to get real weird. I'm guaranteeing y'all. It's about to get real weird. Let me see if I can find any updates over here. Hey, they trade back and get Denzel Boston? Come on, man. Hey, we got the guard out of Georgia Tech. I like Rutledge. Keelan Rutledge, we traded up to get a guard, so not sexy, but shout out to the Texans. We needed a guard, so the Texans get our guy out of Georgia Tech. He's a real grinder in the offensive line, so that's good. I'm waiting for Todd Monkin. He should be talking. Oh, we got instant fan reaction too. I'm going to see if the Browns are going to be bringing Todd Monkin back. I thought they would be bringing him back out. If not, then we'll make it work. You know what I mean? We'll make it shake. We'll make it bake. You feel me? Oh, here we go. I don't know if Todd Monkin is going to... The Dolphins trade up to number 27. 49ers trade back to 30. It's a bunch of BS. These some BS trades, dog. These some BS trades. Nobody cares about these. Nobody cares about these trades. But the Dolphins trade up with San Francisco. Turn to number 27. The Niners go to number 30 and 90. So be on the lookout. Okay, so there's still a lot of wide receivers left on the board. We'll see who gets finished up, but Omar Cooper's of the world is still out there. Denzel Boston is still on the board. The Browns picked pretty early in the second round, if I'm not mistaken. They picked 38 or 48. So they could be in a good spot to, if they want to double up on wide receiver, go get you another one. I'm happy with the Texans did. We got ourselves a guard. There go KC. The excitement, man. First round guy. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Who doesn't love stats and facts? So for Casey Conception, right, if you're not big on him, these are the stats from Daniel. He says 2025 consensus All-American at returner and 2025 first team All-SEC at wide receiver. Won the 2025 Paul Hornung Award for the most versatile player in major college football. He had 9 receiving touchdowns. He was tied for the most in the SEC with Tennessee's Chris Brazzell. Man, he's still on the board as we talk about this right now. First A&M player with multiple kick/punt returns since Christian Kirk in 2017. He's the first player since Tyler Lockett, shout out Tyler Lockett, in 2014 with 900 receptions and 400 punt yards. 79% of his receptions in 2025 resulted in first down. 17th in the FBS among SEC players. The best amongst SEC players. And he played 3 years of FBS football, 23 to 24 at NC State, 25 at Texas A&M. That's what he stands right now. And the immediate reaction from him and his family, I'll show you that right now. You see him.
Texas A&M, he's going to Cleveland.
Yeah, when I was digging around trying to figure out which one of these receivers.
Obviously enjoying that time, man. And we got some immediate reactions. Apparently at the fan, what's it called? This was at the fan experience for the draft for the Browns. This is what the fans immediately thought of Casey Conception. Right? So it looks like the fans are not too happy about getting Casey Conception. Again, the drops are a big thing. He's not the biggest wide receiver. He's not someone that you look at and say that he is your immediate wide receiver one. Jerry Jeudy sadly has a chance to be the wide receiver one if Casey Conception comes in, because he's going to be a solid wide receiver too. He's going to be great now. He's going to be a great punt returner. But does he usurp Jerry Jeudy? I don't know.
NFL draft, the Cleveland Browns select
So, you know, it wasn't a lot of positivity, but I do think Casey has the ability to be an elite player in the NFL. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. They did my dog like that, man. They did my dog crazy. Wait. They did what to do what? The Dolphins traded up to get the San Jose corner or the San Jose safety? The Dolphins traded up to number 27, and they get cornerback Chris Johnson. This is such an interesting first round. This is such an interesting first round. We gave up a third and a fifth, I guess. Whatever. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Get Brazel and let the offense change people's minds during the training camp, not draft night. Yo, Chris Brazel is still... Yo. I know the first round's not over, but, you know, Casey Conception's gone. Chris Brazel out of Tennessee, that's another 6'4 demon, right? You've got, obviously, Denzel Boston, who's still on the board. You got some less big names like Louisville. I think that's Chris Bell out there. Like, there are still a lot of great wide receivers that even going into the second round, I think the Browns can get. I think they really thought that Casey Conception was blue chip enough in his speed and his returning ability that they could get him and then come back in the second round and just say, hey, let's go get a big body guy to complement, possibly. Yeah, you got it. And I'm not saying that every receiver needs to be tall and big, but when you have the opportunity to draft a tall, big, fluid wide receiver, and by the way, y'all know me, if it was up to me, Ted Hurst out of Georgia State, that would be the Browns pick in the maybe not the second round, but maybe the third. Notre Dame has a wide receiver that is 6'5". I'm actually not familiar with it. I need to check him out. All right. I'm trying to see. I thought they were gonna have the hell? I thought Todd Monkin was gonna go back up. It doesn't seem like he is. Todd Monkin said, "I gotta go to sleep, dog. I gotta go to sleep." I'm not mad at him either. I'm waiting to see if Todd Monken's gonna talk again. We'll see. But cornerback just got taken. Dang. I think they are. Oh my God! Wow. The Buffalo traded number 28 to New England in return for number 31 and 125. Buffalo keeps trading back. They figured something out. Buffalo figured something out. I don't know what they figured out, but they got somebody they waiting on. All right, it doesn't look like Todd Monkin is gonna go up. I'm trying to get y'all the Todd Monkin thing, but it don't look like he going up, dog. He don't look like he going. He ain't going for it, dog. He ain't going for it. Steve Smith called it 3 weeks ago. Shout out Steve Smith. I feel like the Browns didn't want to make a slash. They just played it so safe. I mean, hey, or a splash. Browns first round is a solid B+. Yeah, B+. They did what they need to do. They got the best offensive lineman on the board. They got the best tackle on the board. There could be a question about wide receiver. You know, maybe you could have done something else there. But, you know, I think that's why you have to, grading around is kind of messed up. You're going to have to grade the full draft. Because if they end up getting Denzel Boston or getting Chris Brazel in the second round, or maybe you get, you know, a really good sleeper in the third round, like there's a way for this to be like, oh, okay, well, they really did their damage in the second round or the third round. Like there's still some opportunities there. I do want to wrap up this Casey Conception video, though. Get that posted, get that up. I'll play a Patriot. What? You did what? With what? Yeah, I don't know. And you know, here's what I would say. I would say that Casey Conception has probably... Let me word this correctly. Casey Conception has the tools to get open and create separation, whereas Denzel Boston has the tools to score in the red zone, right? And I think so many people... Oh, and the Patriots, they selected offensive tackle Caleb Lamo, by the way. Shout out Deanna Rossini and Mike Vrabel. I think that the issue there, or not even issue, right? I think the real situation there is that what do you like, right? And what value you're going to get out of it or get from it, was what I should say. Right? If you think you're going to get the most out of it, go ahead and do that. But wait, Kansas City is picking again? We start seeing okay, and I'm checking that I'm checking out the what's it called? Checking out the poll. It looks like everybody's feeling good so far. Everybody's feeling good. Y'all like Casey Conception, or y'all don't know? I'm not mad at that. All right, so we're wrapping up the first round here. I don't think there's going to be anything much more to speak on. So let's get into a few more reactions of round one in totality, now that the round one is over, and we're going to wrap it up there, right? So we're going to do just wrap this up with a few more reactions. Obviously, just to finish off with some more stats, Casey Conception was 6th in contested catch, 5th in yards after the catch per reception, 6th in average depth of target, as well as 3rd in yards per catch. And that was also PFF ranking among 2025 wide receivers. Those were his PFF rankings amongst top 25 wide receivers in college football, right? And then you go into some of these instant reactions from some of the Browns media. Let's see what they had to say about it.
All right, Emmett, look, tackle and receiver. Like, we thought that's what the Browns were going to do. That's what they did. The tackle, I thought Fanu, I was surprised that Concepcion is the receiver they took, and time will tell whether Andrew Berry could finally draft a good one. His track record at this position is, how should we be kind and say it's been a little bit iffy?
Yeah, sure. Look, I like the pick. I like the character pick, too. I like a guy who has had to overcome things in his life. The Browns need more of that on this roster, so I love it.
Emmett, he's got quickness. He's going to return punts and kicks. That I like. What I don't like is a receiver that doesn't receive very well. Casey Concepcion, allow me to introduce you to your brand new friend, the Jugs Machine, and let's have you guys spend a bunch of time together this summer.
That's a tough situation, man. Obviously, he's had some questions about getting picked at number 24. So now there's bigger conversations here. Let's see a few more reactions here.
Select Casey Concepcion.
Browns played 13 games last year, 919 yards, had 9 touchdowns. Burst is good. He was good in tight spots, good in traffic. But comes in with a little bit of a question there. Excuse me, 5'11", 196. I had the wrong name right there. But 5'11", 196 for a guy like Casey Concepcion. You have a guy there.
A lot of short wide receivers on the Browns,
traffic
huh?
for you. But yes, obviously, we're going to be talking about the hands. We'll be talking about the hands throughout
Or
camp.
maybe
and
not
hopefully
tall
he will
ones.
have all that remedied by the time we get to the season.
Yeah, listen, I was actually watching Good Morning Football this morning, and his head coach, Mike Elko, said that just couldn't say enough good things about Casey Concepcion and his work ethic and all of the things that he brings there. And now for the Browns, he's going to bring you 2 things. He's not just a receiver. He is a punt returner. 2 touchdowns in 2025 as a punt returner in the SEC. Led the SEC in receiving touchdowns
Showing his highlights
last
right now,
year.
yeah.
He won the award for being the most versatile player in college football last year, the Paul Hornung Award. Led the SEC in receiving touchdown 9, led the SEC in punt return yards with 456. Of his catches last year, 79% of them went for a first down or a touchdown. That was the third best.
So they reading the stats. I already read y'all. Another cool stat, though. This is a very, very cool stat. Just on some history about the Browns and what they get done. So Casey Concepcion is the first wide receiver drafted by the Browns in the first round since Corey Coleman back in 2016. Do y'all remember Corey Coleman? I believe out of Baylor. Corey Coleman, Baylor, right? Let me fact check myself here. Let me fact check myself. Corey Coleman out of Baylor. I watched some Big 12 football back in the day, baby. Yep, Corey Coleman out of Baylor. If I'm not mistaken, again, somebody correct me. He had some crazy stat, Corey Coleman did, for his first, I think 8 games where every single pass he caught was like a touchdown. Like it was either him or Laquan Treadwell. They had like some crazy stat like that. But regardless, the Browns entered the draft having selected only 2 first-round wide receivers in the last 30 years. Braylon Edwards in 2005 and Corey Coleman in 2016. That is tied for the fewest in the NFL. So it seems like, need to get some wide receivers, need to get Shedeur, some of those guys. Now, how do you feel about that guy not being the biggest? How do you feel about that guy not being a real deal, true alpha? That's up to you to feel. But when you try to take a step back and think about the entire, first round, look, if you're banging the table for offensive line, wide receiver, and offensive line and wide receiver was had, as I'm watching the draft and the pick 30s and 31s are coming in, Denzel Boston's still on the board. Chris Brazzell is still on the board. There's a lot of big names that everybody assumed was first-round wide receivers that are still on the board. Browns picking a really good, advantageous spot coming into the second round, so they should be able to either, if you're not having a wide receiver, get something done there, and then on top of that, maybe you add more to the offensive line. Maybe they start looking at some defensive depth pieces. This second round is going to be even more valuable, I think, to the Browns than the first round because you're going to get another piece that's going to immediately contribute. These first 3 picks are immediate contributors. And if you're a man that likes big splashes, ain't the biggest splash, but it does take care of you what you need to get taken care of. Oh, and by the way, one of the big wide receivers just got off the clock or just came off the board. Omar Cooper out of Indiana. That was probably another one of the big name wide receivers that they probably would have could have gotten. He's a guy that can be a true alpha wide receiver in my opinion. But he's off the board. You're still gonna have some big bodies going in there. So y'all let me know how y'all feel and let me know what y'all think is gonna happen coming into the second round and what the Browns need to prioritize. What weapons do they need? Do they need to go defense now in the second round? Y'all comment down below. Y'all let me know how you feel. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Be great. We'll see you next time. Peace. All right. Yeah, the short receivers are it's interesting. As a Texans fan. We had a problem with some very, very short wide receivers. Not Omar Cooper, but the Jets just kind of went crazy. The Jets traded back into the first round to get Omar Cooper. I like Omar Cooper. Number 30, I think. Jets traded back in the first round. 49ers are selecting Omar Cooper. What's the trade? Show me the trade again. That's pick 30, right? Okay, so yeah. So wait, what? Jets traded up to San Francisco's 30 spot. Okay, they give 30, 33. Okay. And then the Jets just picked. Okay. Trade up to 30. 49ers trade back to 33. All right, so they're going to start at the top at the first round for the 49ers. So for the 49ers, what it looks like right now, I think they might have won the day. At number 29, oh wait, no, that's not what I need. That's not what I need. Where's the update? Give me the update. There's another update that came in. Okay, so the first round for the Jets looks like David Bailey and then Kenyon Sadiq and then wide receiver Omar Cooper Jr. They're having some yeah. They're going crazy. But I was trying to look at something. Okay, 49ers now have turned their initial pick, number 27, into the first pick in Friday night's second round, along with pick number 90 and pick number 179. Not bad. Not bad at all. Sorry, I got NBA updates and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I got to stay locked in, man. I got to stay locked in. Last two picks of the first round, man, and we're going to be done. Thank all y'all for hanging out with me, by the way. If you want to be one of these sounds on the soundboard, you know what I mean? If you want to be a part of the soundboard, $50.
Draft day. Draft day.
Oh,
Johnny Manziel.
Our guy Selmore Foot added some sounds on there. I added a few more sounds. You know what I'm saying? We got some things happening. We about to wrap this stream up, obviously, because the draft's about to wrap up. We will be back tomorrow. We will be streaming tomorrow. Probably not long. Pop in, pop out, see what the Browns do, see what's going on, see if anything crazy happens, right? And then we'll come right back at you. Okay? We'll come right back at you. Talk about it a little bit. Got some more special guests. And yes, I will have the audio fixed for real this time. Audio will be fixed. Everyone going to be happy. Everybody going to have a fun time. Come on now. That's too easy, man. But I appreciate y'all. I mean, y'all, well, we had like 600 people in here at one point. Y'all was going crazy. Really appreciate that. Okay, the Tennessee just traded back into the first round again. My God, them boys working, boy. Them boys is working. They working. They working. Bills traded back to 35. You getting a dog, man. You getting a dog, man. Beautiful stuff. Wait, who shaming who? Wait, who making? Hey, if you making stuttering jokes, you can get up out of here, dog. I don't even want none of that. I don't want none of that. Who said? I don't see who said that. Who said that? Oh, yeah, no, we ain't, yeah, we did take that stutter. I don't like that, dog. Nah, man, it's not being sensitive. It's just, look, we talk about people's football. We make cool jokes. But when it's real things about, like, people's effect and stuff, come on, dog. Ain't nothing cool we laughing at. You know what I mean? Especially somebody like that who has turned his speech impediment to a point of power. He's spoken out about that. Nothing wrong with not being a perfect speaker. You know what I'm saying? But we're about. I mean, these are the last two picks. We about done here. I'm gonna make this thumbnail on live. We're gonna watch these last two picks. God, we've been on stream for 3 hours, boy. Golly. I will have another video out tonight because, you know, I got to do it. Got to stay on the grind. If you're not on the grind, why you shining for, man? Oh, the Titans got defensive line Keldrick Falk. Interesting. Interesting. All right, so we're about to get into the last pick of the first round. That's a big dog, man. 6'6", 270. He gonna be stopping the run. That's about it. They say he can't pass rush, man. Shout out Omar Cooper. That's not what I said. That's what they said. You feel me? Yo, the Titans kind of went crazy, dog. Titans kind of went crazy, dog. They kind of went crazy, dog. But yeah, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this whole little situation up. Let's blow this popsicle stand. That was quite the stream. I cannot thank y'all enough for being here, rocking with me. We were bumping and jumping. We had technical issues. We had technical problems. We found a way to be great. You know what I mean? Y'all found a way to stay great. Y'all the best in the building. I enjoyed every second of this. I love the watch parties. I think this is where we shine the most. I think this is where we grind the most. I think this is really where we get off what we need to get off, how we get off of it. You feel me? Okay. Hey, I'll be going today, but I'll be back on a wide away. Yo. Y'all are the best fan base, best support. I don't even call y'all fans. Y'all ain't fans. Y'all supporters. Oh my God, I told y'all about that Notre Dame running back. He went in the first round. Jeremiah Love is so good that his backup also went in the first round. So, what's it called? Running back 2 for Jeremiah Love. Price was produced like a starter, averaging over 6 yards per carry. That boy is really nice. That is the end of the first round of the NFL draft.
Draft day, Johnny Manziel.
So here's what I want to say, and this is what I want to talk about, right? This was an awesome stream, and I can't thank y'all enough for coming out. It's a nice, solid group of y'all still lingering around. So if you want any more videos, KC Conception video is coming out tonight. I'm probably going to have another KC Conception video coming out tomorrow when we get some more updates, when we have some interviews, all that fun stuff. Look, Shedeur gets a weapon. The Browns get a weapon. They hopefully can fix some of their special teams woes. You know, as a Texas fan, you know, he's an Aggie, but he was NC State first. Nothing sexy, but you gotta be happy. I need you to drop your grades for Browns. Drop them right now. What is the Cleveland Browns grade for the first round? We about to be up out of here. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for supporting. Right? I can't thank you enough. Should I go Black Ops on the outro on these boys? Man, they don't know nothing about that. Thank y'all so much. Be blessed. Be amazing. More videos coming out. Don Hall, thank you. Nisa, thank you. Trizzy was here. Leanne, I think I saw her in here. Intel Players was bumping around. I saw some new faces in here too. Who else? 2Bs. Don Doppler, The Texas Truth. Y'all know what's going on. Humble Servant. Big Zoe. Leanne always in the building. We know what's going on. Sky High. Who else? Gigi always in the building. James Games with some great contributions. Hit one more time. Triple up the ums on them. Shout out Don Doppler. I'm double shouting people out. We playing Black Ops 1 right now. Lakers 24451. D6885. I need you to drop your grade. I need you to like the video. I need you to subscribe. But most importantly, be blessed. Have a blessed night.